We don't like you. We don't like you, Mecca Impossible, because every time you go up in the air, you're unsafe. We don't like you because you're dangerous. That's right. A team. We are dangerous. What's going on, boys? What is going on? Can everybody hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can hear me all right. Let me know. Let me know. Looks like it's coming through okay based on the sound circle. But let me know. Get this thing started. Well, week 2, boys. Week 2. 3 more competitors down. And we are going to talk all about it. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. This is just my 2 cents. I am a competitor in Mr. Arkansas's Mecca competition. If you're new to the channel. Everyone, if you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And then if you wouldn't mind just leaving a comment, even if it's something stupid, it definitely helps the channel grow. So I really appreciate it. Dude, holy shit, boys. I thought I was a fucking goner. I thought I was done. I really did, man. I was sweating on Arc Stream, dude. Sweating. Fuck, man. Yeah, dude. I guarantee you, because it ended up being close, dude. It came down to 1 fucking point. This week in the Mecca came down to 1 fucking point. Let me give some shout outs to the people in the chat, man. Nikki Elbows, UFC Shark. Well, who else we got in here? Smith's Betting MMA. Welcome, welcome. What's up, blood? I see you. Jackie boy, I see you too, man. What is going on? Oh no, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I did give you the wrench, right, for my channel. I can't see because it's on the fucking let me pull that up real quick. If you don't have one, I'll give you one right now. You should though. I thought I remembered it. Yeah, I had to look that Top Gun line up before I came on, and I still fucked it up. But yeah, I had to come with something, man. Dude, that was crazy. It came down to 1 point, boys. The Mecca was decided by 1 point. 3 people left tonight because of 1 fucking Mecca point. That's insane. That's crazy. Pull this up real quick. But yeah, shout out to you guys. The General's in the building. What's up, Danny? Dun, 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 fucking dun, dun, Mecca Impossible on you motherfuckers. Woo! We got it, baby. We edged them out. Hold up. Impossible. Fucking idiot. I can hear my... Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my moderators are got eyes glowing blue. Power. The power of the wrench bestowed. Big Show, General, Shark. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me see. I just got to fucking... Nick says the one in the lowercase. Nick's the one in the lowercase, apparently. Hold on. Nick says he is the one with the lowercase. Yep, that's him. Yeah, hold on. Let me go ahead and give Nick a wrench. Just so there's no confusion. Cool. Gotcha. Yep. Good look, show. Yep, the one in the Capitals was cuckling. But yeah, I'll go ahead and give the real one a a wrench real quick. Oh, the one with the okay. Hold on. I'll take care of this real quick. I will take care of this real quick. Sorry, guys. Let me take care of this. I can't believe this. I'm having to stop the stream for this motherfucker. Got 12 people in the building. Appreciate you guys being here. We'll get to some Mecca shit real quick. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna bounce this motherfucker. Nick, check your DM real quick, bro. Check your DM, Nick. The real Nick. See, I've actually talked to the real Boston Nick behind the scenes, so this won't be a problem. Get this sorted out real fucking quick. Yeah. Well, how about that Mecca, dude? How about that fucking Mecca? Yeah, I DM'd you, bro. I DM'd you. Check your DMs. I'm pretty sure. God, Alex hit the wrong one. Did Alex hit the real Nick by mistake? Friendly fire. Ceasefire. Good God, boys. It's a bloodbath in the fucking chat. It's all good. We'll figure it out, boys. We'll figure it out here. 13 in the building. Yeah, man. How about that fucking Mecca? How about the Mecca? It's brutal. It's unrelenting. I want to just give a quick apology real quick for breaking character and going on a fucking tirade on Arc stream and saying a bunch of mean shit. So yeah, apologies to Arc, apologies to Rogue Strummer. Like I said, I just want to clear the air. I don't like holding grudges. I said what I needed to say. I think he did too. So yeah, apologies. And yeah, anyways, Mecca shit. Mecca. Wow. Speaking of him, dude, I did not see him going out. I'm not bullshitting you. I was fucking stunned that it was not Xavier. Stunned, dude. You guys tell me. Let me know in the chat. Chat poll. Were you guys surprised when it was Rogue Strummer and not Xavier? Because I was shocked. I was fucking shocked. Yeah, I think Alex hit you by mistake. I think it was friendly fire by mistake. There was some confusion. Okay. Yeah, Alex. Yeah. When okay. Nick says he's gonna come in under a different name, and then I'll wrench that name up, and then you can just let me know the next time you come in. Because this other motherfucker is bounced. I know it's BK. 16 in the building. What's up? What's that? Oh shit. I was fucking nervous though, boys. I'm there on Arc stream, and we haven't found out who the bottom three. And I'm like, I knew that I was probably in the bottom three because I didn't do that bad. I went 9-5, but people did good this week, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can do not bad is not good enough. That's what I'm saying. No one did really bad. Mo didn't do bad last week, and he still got eliminated. Like, the only thing that makes you safe in the Mecca is consistently getting your picks maybe like 3 wrong at the most. If you're getting more than that wrong on every card, like if you're going to go, if you break even, like go 500, you're definitely going to be up for elimination. With the competitors that are in the Mecca, you're going to be gone. If you do better than that, if you're like 7-5, 8-4, you're kind of like, you're maybe. Usually 9-3, 10-2, obviously 11-1. That's going to save you. That's the only thing, dude. If not, you're at the mercy. You're at the mercy. You never know what could happen. Because it shocked me, dude. I thought Xavier was gone, but nah, man, it was Strummer. It's like, fuck, dude. I can't believe that. Even from a strategic point of view, even like looking at it from their point of view, like, why? I mean, yeah, he didn't like do as good as he did the week before, but like, I think overall he's a pretty good picker. Like, I've been interacting with the dude in chats enough that I know that he's not a bad picker and he hits some really good underdogs sometimes. So to vote him off instead of Xavier, who I know on a consistent basis has pretty weak picks, like, that makes no sense to me. I guess, like, if you want to figure, okay, he'll be some dead weight that, you know, you can fucking just kind of hang around until the group stage is passed, I guess. But, like, you know what's going to happen. You know it's going to happen if he happens to do well, or if he doesn't give a fuck, man. He'll like eliminate you just as a joke, just as like a fucking haha bitch, you're eliminated, like just for shits and giggles. So I don't know why you would want. He's not a good teammate. He's not a good teammate, man. If you really think you can trust Xavier, you're smoking some better shit than me. That's what I'll say. So yeah, man, I think that was crazy, dude. I think that was some crazy shit. I did not expect that. So to have that on air, like my jaw dropped. I was just like, what? What? It was crazy. It was crazy, dude. Yeah. No. Yeah, Smith. His picks are terrible. He picked, man. Okay, I definitely got to eat some crow, man. While the people are in the building, I got to eat some crow. The Breeze pick was foolhardy. It was stupid. People try to convince me. They tried to change my mind, and I just won't having it. I'm fucking hard headed, dude, and I paid for that one. Because if I had changed that, if I had gone without Madoff, and it was pride, man, I didn't want you. I'd be like, nah, I'm right. You guys are wrong. You don't know fucking. Nah, I know Tom Breeze is gonna get done. That's what it was. Foolish pride. Look what it got me. Almost fucking kicked out of Mecca. That's all it takes. You fuck up one time, and you're fucking adios, bro. Fucking out of here. What's up, Danny? Let's see some crow spicy. I got some to eat. Went 9-5. I can see. Originally, I said 18 in the building. Salute to you guys, man. I originally said that, like, and I'm gonna need to go back and watch them. Because this is my knee-jerk reactions, and of course, my biases with my biases, whatever, with my picks kind of swayed how you look at fights. I think it's just kind of inevitable. Like, I don't think there's really anyone in here that's just like, oh, I'm just watching this fight just to kind of see what happens. Nah, like either you're in the Mecca and you got to make predictions, or you're a capper and you're trying to get some action. So yeah, I mean, that just happens, man. Everyone's bias comes into play. So yeah, you can make the case for to me, the Mason Jones, and I said this, like, and this is ultimately like what set the shit off between me and Strummer. But shout out to Strummer, man. If he wants to come in and talk about this, we can, man, because I'm definitely more chilled out now. We can you can give your side of it, and because no, I mean, that was I do understand, like, because to me the damage is the most significant scoring criterion. But what does that mean? What does damage mean? Does it mean the damage you wear on your face? Does it mean the damage you wear, like, on your brain when you get rocked, like when you get almost hurt? Like, to me, when you get hurt and almost finished, that's more significant than any kind of like cut or bruise or scratch or anything like superficial or like anything like that. To me, like, getting hurt and almost getting finished, like, that's, if that, like, say a dude gets cutting around and then the other dude like cracks a dude and hurts him and almost finishes him. The dude that almost got finished, like that, I'm not giving him the round. But that's just me. I just wanted to explain that to kind of clarify like what my perspective was. But Mason Jones did wear a lot of damage on his face. Mike Davis was definitely landing on him. It was a close fight. All the rounds were close. I edged them all to Mason Jones. To me, like, the one round that was strongest for Mike Davis was the second, because although Mike Davis did take him down, and shout out to my dude Jack, he said this. Yeah, what's up, Strummer? I see you, bro. Yeah, it just, and look, he wore the damage on his face, so that's an easy call. Like, yeah, this dude, it looks like this dude got beat up more, but in reality, I think it was a really close fight. Like, Davis was backing up, so yeah, I edged each round of Mason Jones. I can see people giving Davis the first round based on the takedowns, and I can see people giving Davis the second round based on, he landed some damaging shots. But to me, it looked like Mason hurt him a couple times. I'm going to go back and rewatch it, but it looked like Mason hurt him a couple times and had him backing up. And I don't know, man. It was close. And of course, like I said, I picked Mason Jones. Of course, I want him to win. I'm looking for any way to kind of justify him winning. And if he loses, to the same. So 21 in the building, man. That might be a new record for me. That might be a record. So big salute to you guys. Let me see if Nick DM'd me so I can get this situation taken care of. But yeah, man, that was Okay. I got you. Where is it? Okay, here we go. This is you, right? You see me, Nick? This is you, right? God damn it. Hold on, let me go on my phone. It's just easier to do this shit on my phone. It's hard to do this shit from StreamYard. It's annoying. And if I end up giving the wrong guy a wrench, I'll just fucking take it away and just ban him forever. So let me see. Let me go up in here. Let me ask him again. Check your DM again, Nick. There he is. Okay. Okay, I see it. I see you. Type something, Nick. Type something in the chat, Nick, so I can see if it's you. Yeah, there were close fights, man. Yeah, I'm always biased. Like, yeah, I'm a biased son of a bitch. So yeah, I don't always look at it like I'm always kind of like, did my dude win that one? But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. But the Nam fight, to me, dude, I don't know. That one, I can see Mike Davis more because he landed. He actually kind of hurt Mason a couple times, and he did like bust him up. Man, Matt Schnell literally hit Tyson Nam with 2 strikes, and each one of them cut him open. Like, I thought Tyson Nam landed the heavier punches. Matt Schnell was landing a lot of pity pat punches. He was definitely landing a lot more. So I can see the argument for Schnell winning. He outvolumed him a lot. But it was close. The second and third, the UFC stats are fucked up because it was showing that Tyson Nam won the second round, like significant strikes. And I didn't think that was the case when I was watching, but then showed and I was like, oh shit, well, he did, you know. But I don't know if he did, man. Like, I think, I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch that one. But I know that he was landing. Dude, they were sucking off Schnell really bad. That was a close fight, too. That's all I'm saying. That was a close fight, too. That was a really fucking close fight. And, yeah, I fucking, dude, fuck. Got that one wrong, but it didn't hurt me too bad because that was a split. So, yeah, whatever. That one was kind of whatever. It didn't affect the Mecca for me too bad. But, yeah. What's up, Mills? Hold on, Mills. I got you, too. It's crazy, man, because I got to check. Like, you can't just be like, oh, hey, what's up, buddy? And then, like, wrench them up and they're a troll. You know what I'm saying? But that's usually what Mills says. These are fucking, hey, Mills, type me something in the chat that you're going to say. Send me a DM of what you're going to say in the chat. And then when you put that in the chat, I'll give you a wrench. Okay? So, Mills, DM me some kind of code word, some kind of like challenge response, and then I will send you the response, or you know what I'm saying, you type the response, and then yeah, it was just some friendly fire. Yeah, it was some friendly fire. It's all good. But yeah, we got the real Nick. So yeah, Mills, DM me something, and then type that something in the chat so I know it's you, and then I'll give you a wrench. Some kind of, yeah, challenge response thing. Mo. My dude Mo, man. Shout out to Mo, man. Shout out to the whole PSR, goddamn me. Shout out to the whole PSR. Yeah, dude. that shit was crazy. I did not expect the Mecca to go down like that. I thought for sure, like, my expectations were, okay, we're winning, we're getting the higher power, because that's crazy too, because the higher power is not necessarily on your team. The higher power is whoever got the highest score. So that's a crazy dynamic, because yeah, if it's someone on your team, that makes it a little like, okay, if you're cool with that person, you're probably going to be good. But like, if it's someone on the other team, you have no idea what their strategy is going to be. If they view you as a threat, if they don't view you as a threat, if you're just dead weight, or if they just don't like you, like, that's kind of, it's just the game or whatever. Like, it's just crazy like that, man. So we know what happened. If you guys were in there, you know what happened. Here in a minute, I'm gonna bring some people in, and we can fucking talk about it, dude. We can get into that shit. And we can also look forward a little bit to this next, because dude, it's a quick turnaround. There ain't no time to fucking celebrate this victory here, which, by the way, we barely, by God, fucking edged out, dude. I mean, just by the fucking skin of our teeth. So yeah, no time to fiddle fuck around. Quick turnaround this weekend. Big pay-per-view. A lot of tough picks on this card. UFC 257, I believe, in Abu Dhabi. So, yep, no time to stare at our work here, boys. We gotta turn right back around, start taping, start looking at these matchups, and seeing where we're going with these picks. Sup, Guru? What's going on, man? Yep, to the victor go the spoils. We won this week, bro. Yeah, shout out to all my teammates. General Ramirez, UFC Bro Picks, Money Mills, Guru, KCOH, Irregardless, YouTube, fucking Zoe. Huh? We won, boys. It won't by much, but we did it. By an inch or by a mile, a win is a win. That's what I was told. That's what I was, by God, told. But yeah, Spicy. So, okay, I went over. I got to eat the crow on Nam. But to me, it was like, man, and DC is so biased towards Schnell. And I get it. They're both from Louisiana. Like, I understand that, man. I understand that. But at the same time, it's like, come on, man. Like, Nam is keeping these rounds close, but I'm not gonna bitch too much about that one. I will eat the crow. Matt Schnell, I got to give him credit, man. I thought he was gonna get knocked the fuck out. So credit to him for withstanding the power of Nam and outstriking him. So yeah, good job. This crow's for you, buddy. Matt Danger Schnell. Congrats to everyone that cashed on him. Congrats to everyone that cashed on congrats to everybody that cashed on Mike Davis. I know there's some people on Mike Davis. So yeah, and Dalcha, we'll go ahead and just continue on Dalcha as well. Anybody that cashed on Dalcha? Good job, man. I know I wasn't the only one on Perez, but there weren't a lot of people, man. I thought he could bounce back, but yeah, it was disappointing from him, man. I thought he would press a little harder for the takedown, and really, because he's good on top. Like, he has good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on top. Like, he can move to like to like side control and get like arm triangles and stuff. But he, on his back, he has nothing to offer off his back. Like, he just, man, that was disappointing from him. So yeah, I fucked up on that one. Got to eat the crow. Congrats to Dalcha. His cardio looked a little better than what I thought it would be. I thought he would gas out a little more. He looked like he was fucking exhausted, but credit to him for being able to stay in the rounds and win. Fucking win. I mean, what can I say? He definitely won the fight. Perez looked a little better in the third round, but it was just too little too late. So, yep. Shout out to Dalcha Laga. You know the fuck I'm talking about. Shout out to y'all, whoever cashed on him, and shout out to him. So yeah, 19 in the building. Salute you guys. Who else? Where else did I fuck up? Oh yeah. You knew this was coming. You knew this one was coming. Fucking Omari Akhmedov and Tom Breeze. Tom Breeze, man. I don't think that is Guru. I really don't think that is Guru. Yeah, I don't think. That doesn't sound like Guru. Because Guru doesn't talk spicy to me like that. What's up, bro? Because Guru doesn't talk. Guru doesn't talk like that. Like he doesn't come back. He's usually like pretty chill in the chat. So I think that's B Cook. Let me see. Let me just go to Guru's channel real quick, right quick, like. I apologize for this motherfucker interrupting my stream once again. This mentionless common fuck. Let's see this right here. I want to tell you something right quick right here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you. Bud. I got you. I know who you are. I know who the fuck you are. I know who you are. Yep. Okay. Is he, did someone already remove him? Yeah, oh, see, that's funny. That's really funny because it is him. And you know how I know it's him? Because I have that motherfucker blocked. And he's probably coming in on one of the, that's why he's not showing up in the chat. He's showing up in the StreamYard chat, but he's not showing up in my chat. Hold on. Let me give you an example. 7:58. Let me go back to 7:58. Damn it! It jumped on me. God damn it. It motherfucking jumped on me. Dude, you're right, Strummer. He did not show up at all. He didn't show up at all, man. I think if he had done a little bit, he needs a fucking jab. He does not throw a jab. All he throws is a fucking cross and hooks, man. Throw a fucking jab. The jab is that's the first fucking punch you learn, dude. In boxing class, the first punch your boxing coach is going to teach you is the fucking jab. So many fighters don't use it, man. Do you see Max Holloway? Pop, pop, pop. Double jab cross. Jab up top, jab at the bread basket. Jab up top, jab bread basket. Fucking right cross up top. He just jab, man. Use your fucking jab. God, that fucking shit was frustrating, man. But yeah, I can see it. I can see Chanel, if you look at the stats he won, he cut Nam open a couple times. So yeah, in retrospect, whatever. I'll take that one. It was just a split loss anyway. So whatevs. And okay, yeah, Breeze, man. I thought that he had shaken off the demons, but looks like I was fucking wrong. Looks like I was fucking wrong about that one because Tom Breeze, that was fucking rat scat duty all over the fucking bed. Just butt fucking shit everywhere, dude. God damn. Yeah. Congrats, man. People try to tell me. Think Strummer, Jack, bunch of people, dude, try to be like, you crazy, dude. Breeze is a fucking, he's fucking flaky, man. He's a fucking fraud, dude. You got me. You're right. Here's the crow. Here's the fucking crow. I was wrong about that one. Tom Breeze is a fucking fraud. It's unfortunate because he, Justin was saying, Bro Picks said he's really talented, man. He even admitted on, when we were arguing about it yesterday or last night, he is. But the dude just can't, when someone gets on top of him, it's just oh shit. He just turtles up and hangs on for dear life. I thought it was going to be over halfway into the first race. As soon as Akhmedov got him down, I was just oh my God, oh my fucking God. And he looked like he had a couple dangerous, he had a couple moments where it looked like Breeze was going to get either a rear naked choke, and there was one time it looked like he was going to get a calf slicer, but Guru was saying that it's pretty rare to get a submission like that in a real fight, so who knows, man. Maybe it does only happen in women's MMA, but fuck, man. Oh, you didn't? Oh, you picked him too. Yeah. Oh, that's right. My fault. I do remember you saying that. That you had gone back and forth on that. Man, dude. Fucking Jack. There you go, Jack. You happy? You fucking correct Amari Akhmedov picking bastard. Shout out to Jack, man. Shout out to Jack Attack. I don't know where he is if he wants to come in here. I'm going to let some people in here in a minute. We'll talk about this Mecca. I know you don't want to hear me fucking talk about it just ad nauseum, so... Got 21 people in the building, boys. That's a record for a high, man. Shit, even when I had my old channel, dude. My old channel, I think at the most I had 351 subscribers when I shut it down. And the most I streamed all the time. And I mean all the fucking time. You can ask the old lady about that because I used to piss her the fuck off with that shit, dude. Because we are in a different place now. We're in a little bit bigger of a it's still not a very big house, but it's bigger than the apartment we were in before. And I used to piss her the fuck off with my streaming, dude. Because I'd be hooting and hollering, you know, my fucking loud mouth. So, oh man, she used to get heated at your boy. But yeah, man, like at the most I had the point was, even when I had that channel and I streamed all the time, the most I ever had was like 20 people, and we got 21. So big salute to all you guys. You made it possible. So thank you. There you go, Jack. Don't worry, bro. I'm gonna let you in here. You can gloat and roast me and fucking, you know, finger in my face. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Told you, told you, told you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. I deserve it. You tried to tell me. You did your damnedest. I'm hard-headed though, man. I just don't listen sometimes. I have to. That's my problem, dude. I always have to learn the hard way. Always, since I'm a kid. But whatever, man. Whatever. Well, yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that, show. Yeah, like and subscribe. I would really just appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys for real. Okay. Like I said, I know you don't want to hear me just fucking yak. So let me get a couple. Let me shake it up a little bit. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shout out to the rabid dog, baby. Without him, I know y'all wouldn't be here. That's the only reason I mean, like I said, dude, Mr. Arkansas has always been, even when I had my old channel, he was the first channel that I started paying attention to in this community, in the MMA, online YouTube MMA community. So yeah, man, that's why we're here. Shout out to the dog, the motherfucking rabid dog, fucking with a rabid dog. Shout out Cardone. But yeah, man, good shit. Yeah, I appreciate Ark. You know, let me shout it out on his channel. As always, man. This is the after party, baby. You can come and you can you guys can let me know how you feel about what happened. That's what I got it for. And you know, even like I said, even if I end up going out next week, oh, you think I was fucking hyping up the Mecca now? Because like I still hype it up, but like I can't dedicate all my time to it because I still have to like worry about my own performance the next week. I have to worry about my own taping and picks, and it's tough to balance all that, man, because what I want to do is just like, bam, the Mecca, like, you know, come up with the cleverest little fucking, you know, tweet or whatever I can to like fucking pump it up. But like, it's to do it. If I was out of the Mecca, it would give me even more time to do that. The point is, it's all gravy. The Mecca is the shit, and I'm honored to be a part of it. And let's just keep this fucking victory train going, boys. Let's keep this fucking streak going, boys. Mecca impossible, boys. 1 point, man. 1 fucking point. Can y'all believe that shit? God damn. Damnest thing I've ever seen before. Ark said it was close, but I didn't think it was going to be that close. He was like, you're not going to believe this. I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. It'll be like 5 points, 6 points, like less than 10 points. But when he said literally like 1 fucking point, like, come on, man. You can't script that shit, dude. 1 point. 3 people went home off 1 fucking point. It's insane. Well, I mean, one person was like, you know, the higher power, you know, he got Strummer, but still, man. Or no, he didn't. No, the higher power got. That's right, dude. That's right. No, I apologize, Strummer. I'm saying, dude, I'm so blown away by that. That strategically, that was such a boneheaded move for the A team. And you know, this is all in fun and jest, Jack. But you want to call us some mongoloids? That was some mongoloid fucking decision making. That was some fucking cavemen fucking bonking each other in the head with their clubs. Like that's what kind of fucking think tank that was. Because I don't know why you would keep Xavier over Strummer. Strummer actually like pays attention. He actually like has reads like, oh, I see that this fighter has this tendency, so that's why I'm picking that one. And yeah, he takes a lot of gambles, but you saw how well he did the week before. So if you're thinking about it from like, okay, we're keeping the strongest players on your team. Yeah, he didn't have a great week this week, but still like average compared to Xavier's picks. Like, come on, dude. Like, he's overall a stronger player and would be a stronger player throughout the Mecca than fucking Xavier, and you keep him. The only thing I can figure is you're trying to just keep the dead weight for when it's past the group stage, and he'll be another easy out. But like I said, he's not a good teammate. You can't trust the guy. Like you can't make an alliance with him and expect him to fucking to stick to it. I just don't get that one. I'm still blown away by that. But yeah, man. RIP to Rogue Strummer. I say he got blindsided. I say he got goddamn blindsided because I did not see that coming. That just doesn't make it don't make no fucking sense to me. They did, dude. They fucking did. Yeah, that's corny, man. That's corny. I mean, I get it. Like, but it's just like, well, yeah, whatever. Like, man, fucking Rush. All this shit about how good the team is, and like, and then Touch, like, what Touch and Xavier are fucking butt buddies. They're little they run around in their little fucking like incel circle and like fucking diddle each other's buttholes. Like that's Xavier and Touch, just two little fucking whatever, man. But yeah, that's crazy, man. I was stunned. I was really stunned. I thought for sure like Xavier was gonna get voted out, and then I was just gonna fucking just bust out in some fucking maniacal laughter and just like me, and I know me and Justin would have fucking laid into that motherfucker. But yeah, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. So yeah, RIP to the Strummer, and yeah, you can bet this though, and I don't want to speak for him, but he's gonna be tracking you motherfuckers. So don't fuck up. Cause he's serious about it, man. He is a serious capper. He does his research when he makes his bets, and sometimes he gets them right, sometimes he gets them wrong. But don't let him fucking like, you're gonna feel real fucking stupid if you're talking shit to him and he gets an underdog pick right that you're so fucking sure about, and you end up getting kicked out of the fucking Mecca. You're gonna feel real fucking dumb. So yeah, man, I think that was a dumb move. I think he's a much better teammate than Xavier. He's much more of like, yeah, like a trustworthy person. So that was dumb to me, man. That was dumb to me. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, that's how it goes, dude. That's how it fucking goes. I know I got voted out because of some like, probably just some little, and it's nothing like, I want anyone, like, I don't hate anybody online. Like, I don't even fucking really know anybody online. You know what I'm saying? I've only, I only talk to a few people outside of the chats, like in DMs and like text messages and stuff. But, like I still like, I don't know. I don't get, man. I don't get these kids sometimes. This fucking generation. I sound like an old fucking fart, but man, I don't get them, dude. I definitely feel my age now. I feel the generation gap. I feel the retardation of the younger generation. Like, ooh, you like that rhyme? The retardation of the younger generation, because it is prevalent, boys. Dumb little fucking kids out there, dude. They know about computers and a couple other things, and that is it, man. Their whole life has been spent on, like, I spend a lot of time online now, but I did have like somewhat of a normal life before this. Like, I went out, I had friends, I partied, I got laid. Like, I used to be in a fucking band. Like, I used to, go out all the time, and I had a normal life. Like, some of these kids have not experienced that, man. Some of these kids, like, yeah, they've like, even if they've like lost their virginity, they've only slept with like 2 girls. Like, they've never had any like crazy, like, sexual experiences with women or like anything like that, dude. Like, nothing to write home about, just some like lame fucking sex with a couple little like nerd fucking gamer chicks or something. Like, come on, dude. It's fucking shenanigans. It's foolishness. But yeah, yeah. Sorry for them. Feel sorry for that life. What's up, Bismarck? I see you, bro. The retardation of this dumb fuck nitwit younger generation, man. It's out there, dude. It's out there. Anyway, okay. Who wants to come in? Who wants to come in And I'm going to do my best, man. I know I'm a loudmouth. I'm an arrogant prick. I know I'm a dickhead. You don't have to tell me. I already know. Like I'm fucking, yeah, I'm egotistical. I like to hear the sound of my own voice. All that shit is true. All that shit is true. But I'm going to do my best to let people come on and say whatever the fuck they want, man, about what happened in the Mecca. I want this to be an open forum for that shit. That's what I'm here for. While this Mecca is going on, that's what I'm here for, boys. Who wants to come in? Anybody want to come in and talk about this shit? You know I can keep yapping. I can fucking sit there and I can talk to myself with nobody in here. But anybody want to come in and talk about this shit? I'll drop the link. Let me know. I'll drop the link if anybody would like to come in, chop it up. The floor will be yours. I will do my best to shut the fuck up. Can't make any promises, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, man, honored to have you guys in the building. And there you are. There you are, Paul. Click the fucking link. Nikki, click the fucking link. Get in here. Talk to me. Talk to me. You know, maybe me and maybe one or two more very cool dudes can come in here. There's the link. Holler. There he is. Hold on. There he is. Holy shit. I see him. Okay, well, this is a man that really, to tell you the truth, needs no introduction. You're going to know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. This man's reputation precedes himself, and I mean that in the best way. This is a very cool dude. Definitely consider him a buddy of mine. And yeah, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know who this is. Coming into the building, the one, the only motherfucking Boston Nick. Talk to the people, Nicky.
What's up, boys? Just got my new pad. You know what I mean? Got a piano on the left.
It's, nice. Little renovation. Some renovation.
It's just my fucking green screen.
Nice. Hey, Nick, let me ask you, bro. Let me is the audio okay? Can you hear me okay on mine? Because I'm gonna plug my actually, hold on. I'm a fucking
it's actually perfect, to be quite honest.
I'm hearing you through my headphones. I'm like, should I plug my headphones in? They're already fucking plugged in. I'm a retard.
Are you hearing a reverb?
No, I'm good now. I was literally like, I had my headphones plugged in. They were fucking sitting on the desk because I'm a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing, bro?
Hooking and jab, and you couldn't have said it perfectly before. I can't believe that you would not take Xavier. He must have cashed out people like $10 a piece or something like that. He is 1,000% a worse capper. When I say worse, there's nothing bad to Strummer, to Eric. Then he doesn't care. To be quite honest, he's just in it to talk shit. You know what I mean? So we can get his. Maybe he picks good one day, gets to kick somebody. You know what I mean? He's not in it to like win it like everybody else is in this competition. To be quite honest, you know what I mean?
Right.
And to if it's a team game, he's gonna weigh down your fucking. He's gonna weigh down your team unless he takes all your picks. You know what I mean? So maybe he promised to, hey, yeah, I'll take all your picks or something like that. Maybe he didn't. I don't know, but I don't know how the fuck he's still in the game.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude, because I like, and you know, dude, he's not above paying people for things like that. He paid for subs on his channel, so you know he would pay for a pick. And honestly, like, I think not to fucking blow up the spot, like, I think like Justin had said like Xavier was like fucking trying to get him to like vote me out if he got the higher power or something. Like, I know Xavier would be like, yo, it wouldn't surprise me at all if he was like, yo, I'll give you $50 to get fucking juice inside.
Dude, I was going to cash up anybody fucking $20 to vote Xavier out.
Do it, dude. What if we?
And I'm not even in the game. It's all in the chat. Look,
dude. What if we pulled together like fucking like just did like pull together like $300 and just gave Xavier the fucking boot?
You know what I mean? But You know what's funnier? When his team turns on him because he is the worst link, you know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. If that man wins, then you're really gonna wish you voted him out. But there's no way possible he wins that competition. No way.
That's the only angle I can see that, like, yeah, maybe he's like, okay, he's dead weight that, like, is not going to be someone to have to worry about further on down the line. That's the only thing I can figure, dude.
Yeah, he can turn on people too. We all know that. You know what I mean? So he could turn on people. People think he's going to vote for. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. He's slimier. Eric is more of a person that you can talk to, I would assume, and whatnot, and have an actual. This kid just rambles on and rambles on. So I mean, it's just like he didn't get voted out.
Oh yeah, dude. And see, like Strummer and I have had our differences, but at the end of the day, like, yeah, he's like an actual person. Like he's like, Xavier is like, you can't trust what he says on. You can't take it at face value because there's always some little schemer behind. Like, yeah, I might not agree with everything that Strummer says, but at least he's more genuine and honest than Xavier. Like, and like you said, you can't fucking trust that dude, man.
Nope.
Like Strummer's a way better teammate. Like he would probably like help you with like capping advice if you ask him, because yeah, he's a gambler, dude. Like, yeah, he's gonna get some right, he's gonna get some wrong, but he's trying to make money. So yeah, it's not just about the prediction all the time for him. Exactly. So yeah, he's looking for those dog spots. So he'll usually take more dogs than maybe, and I don't want to speak for him, but like that's kind of just like the idea that I get. So I think, man, if you're looking at the overall perspective, like, why would you keep fucking Xavier over him, man? Like, I just don't get that.
I didn't get it much either. I thought for sure, but then when I found out the beat was a higher power, I heard through in the grapevine in the chat, I guess, that him and they're like friends or whatever. So once I heard the beat had, I'm like, damn. I was hoping that someone else had it because his ass would have been voted the fuck out, I think, in most scenarios.
Is that dude? Do you know if that's the real Mills?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. So he said, "What's up, North Dakota, Nick?"
Yeah. He said, we have these names for each other. Yeah.
That's funny. Nick just moved into a fucking ranch, a new ranch in North Dakota. Fucking, he raising horses now and shit.
Oh yeah.
Big sky country.
Spanking ass. You know what I mean? Fucking running around my ranch.
Yeah. fucking bitches naked in your fucking barn.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean? This fucking place. What chick wouldn't want to come here? I mean, come on. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a great thing about a green screen. You can be wherever you want.
Dude, is that a fucking like some kind of like waterfall like somewhere in the background?
No, it's my fish tank. I just haven't fully.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious. That's fucking fun. I was like, is that like a fucking like mini waterfall sitting on the table?
It looks like it. Wow, you're right. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Yep. Oh man. Yep. I mean, like I said, dog lives to fight another day, but he ain't no dog. That much. He's a little puppy. He's a little puppy going through life, figuring shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, and that's almost like more pathetic. It's like, dude, you would have been voted out. Like you're being saved as like mercy. Like okay, you're just like fodder that I can throw in front of this cannonball. Like when the time comes, like
True. He's 100% going to be that cannonball that gets loaded into the gun first, just for shits and giggles. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he took a shot at Mo the first time out, tried to take out one of the biggest contenders, in my opinion, that was in there, and but he did it in a horrible way. Like, it could have been like, and then he has a fuck PSR, this, that, and the other thing, and then the other shit he did behind the scenes. We're not going to bring that up. And it's just like, come on, man, this guy is a fucking douchebag. He didn't deserve to be back in the competition. I think most people agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. And the thing with Xavier is like, look, like dude, I fuck up all the time. I make mistakes. I say things I shouldn't say. I do things I shouldn't do. But like, ultimately, like I realize, okay, like I fucked up. Like Xavier, dude, I think something is wrong with him, man. I think he's got some kind of like personality disorder. Like, I don't know if he's like mentally retarded, but he has some kind of like disassociative disorder that like he doesn't really care like what happens. Like he says he does, but then he'll make some joke about how it like, I don't know, man. He's just a fucking weird kid. So I don't think that like you just can't trust that you can't like even if you get into like a beef with him and like work it out, like he's not really gonna like stick to. He's not gonna honor that. Nope. He's always gonna find some reason to like get mad about some little like silly thing. Like he'll say something. Oh well, you said this one thing one time that I didn't really like, so I'm gonna like fuck your family and like
Yep.
you know, all this crazy shit. Like he just flies. Like I just don't think that he really gives a fuck. And he ultimately is like laughing at this shit.
And he literally begged Ark to go backstage with me, right, to try to make things right. And Ark asked me, "Hey, you willing to do this?" I'm like, you know what? Yeah. So we went, me and Ark and him went backstage, and he, literally apologized. There was a bunch of shit he did about, tagging friggin' American Top Team and like the Coconut Creek Police. You know what I mean? In that friggin' tweet I did over American, you know what I mean? American Top Team, or that video I did over American Top Team. It makes it nicey, and next like I click on, like, I think it was either Mac's stream or someone's stream, and he's like talking shit about me, and I heard it, and I text him like, "Why are you talking shit?" He's like, "I wasn't, you narcissist. Fucking, what do you think? I'm fucking stupid. I heard you talk shit about me." You know what I mean? This is like a week after he apologized to me, so he's a good for nothing fucking SOB. We all know this. He's not a good person. He's not a good human being.
No, exactly, dude.
Karma's a bitch.
The only time he'll ever be like genuine is if he thinks that he's gonna like lose something that he doesn't want to, or if he's gonna get something out of it. Like he'll feign being like genuine, long enough to, like, for you to let your guard down, or when he's like pushed into a corner and he can't really like bullshit his way out of it. But then as soon as it's back in the open, he'll just start dry snitching all this stuff, and like just he's just like, you can't. I think you said he's like a cancer, man. And
yep.
He's just a festering wound. Like he's gangrene, dude. He's a fucking little insect.
Mark said to him last night, he's like, and like he was about to kick him out himself. It looked like, you know what I mean? And he's like, you know what, bro? If you don't fucking start doing X, Y, and he was like a puppy. Yep, sure, yep, Ark, yep. But him in the back of his mind is like really saying, "Fuck Ark, fuck them." You know what I mean? But he's just trying to stay in the competition. We all know that. After he lost the first, got eliminated after, I didn't really want to do this anyway, or said fuck this competition or something like that. You know what I mean? So for him, I think it's all clout. Him getting more clout. You know what I mean? And that's it.
Exactly. Like, and I think you said it. Like, if there was nothing in it for him, like, could you imagine if he? All right. So the thing with happened, I don't mean to like dredge up other shit, but I just want to say this for an example. Like the shit that happened with Mills. And shout out to Money Mills, baby. Money Mills is a field operator on Team Mecca Impossible. You know what I'm saying? MI6, but or whatever. No, I think that's the British intelligence agent. But yeah, MI fucking Tom Cruise. But yeah, the thing with Mills was going down. Do you honestly think that Xavier would have, like, because you saw what it was like, just even when we already know that he was in the wrong, just to get him to apologize from all of that was like pulling teeth. Could you imagine if Ark had kicked him out of the Mecca? Do you really think that he would have gone back and tried to like make peace with Mills or anything? He would have just said something worse. Like he would have dug in even further. So like that's why I just like, man, he's so disingenuous. Nothing he says is real. Like he is dude. When someone tells you about themselves, fucking believe them. He said early on, like, this is all a joke to me. This is all one big like game. Yeah. Like he's filming this shit and splicing it all together and like laughing about it. So yeah, that's cool, Xavier.
Right? That's what he goes to school for. The friggin' whole, you know what I mean? Like it's like, I don't know. It's kind of sketchy to me.
Yeah, I agree. But yes, I see MMA KO in the building. Salute, bro. Yeah, MMA KO, Mecca competitor, lives to fight another day. We won this battle, but I know it's going to be a war again on Saturday. So no time to fuck around. Gotta field dress our wounds here and get right back to fucking battle plans, dude.
Exactly. Danky Danny, I just bought this the other day. This and I flew into it. It's in Colorado. I appreciate it. You can come in.
Oh yeah, no. I think see, Nick is being modest. What Nick actually did is Nick actually got the materials. He went and he plucked those rocks out of the. He has about 20, 25, 30 acres. He went and he pulled them stones out of the earth. And he broke them himself, and then he assembled that fireplace, and then he did all that woodwork. That's hard work right there, boys. Y'all know nothing about that.
Oh yeah,
that's fucking blood, sweat, and tears. That's some fucking elbow grease, Bo.
You want to see what it really looks like without the green screen? Watch this shit.
Sure. Nice.
It's all poster board, bro. All it is poster boards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta admit, because I'd half debated on my old channel. I used to go on camera, so I debated whether I was going to do that when I made this channel. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, I do like the Enigma thing from Ark, and definitely goes along with all the Mandalorian shit that I do with like the helmet and shit. So I'm just gonna keep it like that for the time being. Like if I ever do go on camera and make like a I don't know. I might show Rush how to properly throw a side thrust kick
Oh shit!
or like a front kick. And if I do, I'll put like a mask on or something. I'll steal Rush's thing and then show him how to actually throw kicks properly.
Right.
So that might be the only time. But yeah, like I'm keeping it Mandalorian style. Like no living thing will ever see my face. You know, this is the way. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. Listen,
And of course,
doesn't matter to me. It's people that like, and you don't do it. You know what I mean? That like fucking run their mouth like they're a fucking big fucking tough guy, and they'll fucking beat this person. You know what I mean? That's what pisses me the fuck off. And then they won't like turn it on real quick just to me so I can see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, totally. Well, this is the thing with me is like I run my mouth a lot, but I'm not some undefeatable badass. Like, yeah, I've been in some fist fights and stuff, and I've won some and I've lost some. Like, you know, I've done really well in sparring before, and I've almost been knocked the fuck out. Like, I have destroyed people, and I've had the shit beaten out of me before. So, like, I'm fucking like my fighting days are pretty much over. I don't take shit from people, but at the same time, like, I'm not some. I'm not. I'll say I'm in my late 30s.
Okay,
late 30s.
Yeah, just I mean, I'll be 36 and change, but
I'll put it like this: I got less than 5 years till 40. Put it like that.
All right, there you go. Hey, we're on the image then. It did this much though. I wish I had that restraint these days. Like it's still these days, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like if I am somewhere and like something pops off, it's like one of my friends or myself, or whatnot. Like it's hard for me to walk away. Like I got a mouth. Obviously, you guys fucking know that part. But like it's very, 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 very hard for me just to walk the fuck away. Like that story that Ark was trying to tell the other day. He told a little bit of it, but that was just me and this is one of the times with me and my brother. I got in a fight with my brother, and both my pit bulls bit both of us and ripped our legs apart. But I threw the first punch, and my mom got scared that time and called the cops. So I knew I was going to jail. So I went and hid in my fucking neighbor's fucking chicken coop. It was actually a rooster coop, but he had chicken.
Oh my god, like Smokey and fucking in Debo's pigeon coop.
Yep.
Oh my god,
I live in Boca Raton, so there is no chicken coop. You know what I mean? My neighbor, and they would find every fucking month for it, but they didn't care. They love the chickens. And I went in there. There was two chickens. I know two roosters. It was a chicken place, but they had the roosters in there at the time. And it was cold. It was during this time of year, so it was like in the low 60s, which is cold by the way down here. And I just remember like hiding up in there, sliding it shut, and like just kind of like just waiting. I heard the cops come, like waiting for them to go. They're there for a while. There was blood all over the fucking goddamn tile floors because we're both bleeding from the dogs, and I'm like hoping they don't fucking put one of my dogs down or take my dogs away or something like that. So I'm like, but then suddenly I woke up at like fucking 6 a.m. and I opened the freaking door and I look and it's my hands. Like it was almost like some little kid, came in, dipped their hand in my blood because it was like a pool of blood and just hand marks all over the wall, like one of those like scary movies. But I guess it was maybe me, like delirious, losing blood, like in the middle of the night doing it. Maybe I don't know. You know what I mean? And I got out, went to my house, which is 40 feet away. Snuck in my fucking window. Woke up, went to sleep, woke back up, wrapped that bitch up, and me and my brother were fine. And then the next day we got into an argument, and he called the cops on me again. But I already had a warrant for my arrest because I fled the scene of the crime. And
I fled, Bo.
Yeah.
Fled.
But if I would have went on Friday night, I would have spent 3 days in jail, or I would have got out on Monday. Instead, I went on Sunday, got out Monday morning, so it was only 12 hours.
Okay, yeah. See, okay, this is I don't know who this is, but I know that it's I think it's B-Cuck. They're going to be removed promptly, but what I want to do is
at least check it out, right? Do you have the squares where you put like squares? Like
so so the top right thing, the 3 dots, that's where I click to like remove it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Banned? No, I don't want to do that, but I end up kicking them out because you have to do some authentication bullshit for the other thing. But
where is it? I don't see it. Who is it?
It's Rogue Bummer, which I assume is trying to. But yeah, okay. So since we're trading war stories here, Nikki, I'm going to tell a little story. It's not that cool of a story, but I think it's pretty funny.
Get it.
And it's a little. You guys can make fun of me a little bit. And I used to tell the story on my old channel. This is when I was about in my early 30s, right? I'm like 31, 32. And I had trained Shotokan for a few years at this point. I had gotten close to get my black belt. I literally just had to. So when you go get your black belt, you have to train for 6 months straight. Like I sparred at about a black belt level. My katas were about a black belt level, but I wasn't training consistently. And they don't take that. Like they don't play with that shit. They don't just hand out the black belts. Like you have to be here every fucking class, every time we have class for 6 months straight until your black belt test, or you ain't fucking getting it. So, and I was living in a different city. I had to like commute or whatever. So my training becoming inconsistent. Long story short, I was like, I got to try something else. Like I got to do some other kind of like martial art. Like I want to get into something else. So I was like, okay, dude, I've always liked boxing. I always thought it was cool. I want to get into boxing. Like my hands are okay from karate, but I'm better at kicks. I want to get my hands a little better. I'm gonna go find a boxing gym. So I find this boxing. It's like it was a stand-up striking gym. So we're talking boxing and Muay Thai. The guy that ran the gym was a Muay Thai crew, and I think there wasn't any super famous fighters there, but like one of the most famous Muay Thai fighter there was like a glory fighter. He lost a couple of his fights, but he fought really well. Like he fought really hard. And his name's like Trevor Reagan, I think. But then the most famous boxer there was a guy that lost to Devin Haney. When Devin Haney was like 17. Okay. Like Devin Haney knocked him out when he was like 17. That was like the best fighter at our gym was he, and he was a nice guy too. But anyway, so long story short, I'm fucking in there, and I had, come from training karate. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give boxing a shot, dude. So I get in there, a couple months go by and start getting a little bit better. Like coach says, okay, you look like, you're at a competent enough level that we can start putting you in the ring. I start, seeing if I can make you into an amateur fighter. Like see what you look like sparring, put you in there with a couple guys and just see what's up. So he puts me in there. I start sparring a couple of people. Like he said, first of all, he puts me in there with guys that are smaller than me first. Like, okay, let's see if you can just like take a punch at all. You know what I mean? So I start sparring with these like, some smaller guys, and I'm like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm tuning them up. Like I'm handling them. I got a nice cross from karate.
Tuning them up. I like that.
Nice. Oh yeah, dude. I was touching them up real nice. I was touching them up real nice, Nikki. So I started like, okay, my jab's getting a little better. I got this nice like counter cross from karate. That's the punch, karate people always throw. Machida, that's the punch Machida always threw, that straight left. But so I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel myself a little bit. And he's like, okay, put you with a little bit bigger guy. We'll put you. And if I would start like an amateur boxing career, I would fight at cruiserweight. Right. So he put me in there with someone that was about my size. And like, okay, like see what you can do with this guy. Same thing. Like I take care of him. Like I don't like knock him out or anything, but like, I go in there with a couple rounds, like I'm getting the better of it. He's like turtling up and just letting me fucking tee off on him. So he's like, okay, cool. And I'm tall and shit. And so I'm one of like the bigger guys that they're, training right. Most of the pro fighters at that gym were smaller weight classes, like welterweight or light welter, like 140.
Most of them are.
But there was this one big dude. He's like, okay, I'm gonna put you in here with the biggest fucking guy we got. I'm gonna put you in here with our heavyweight. This guy, this dude was from like Philly. He's like, had been doing Golden Gloves. He had fought in a couple Golden Gloves tournaments. And he was a nice guy, but he was a big boy. He was a big boy. He was like at least 250, probably like 6'4", and he hit fucking hard. I'd been there like right next to him while we were hitting the bags, and this motherfucker hit hard. Probably the hardest hitting guy there. So like, okay, I'm gonna put you in there with
the biggest guy. He better be, right?
Yeah. So it's like, So he fucking hit hard, and like the other dudes that I knew there that sparred with him, like, yeah, this dude. I'll change his name, but it was pretty clear. He was like, this dude Timmy. He's like, he can fucking hit hard, dude. He fucking hits really hard. Like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, fucking whatever. Yeah, Danny knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, Danny, I'm not a boxer. I thought I wanted to be at one point, but that ship has definitely sailed, my friend. But I definitely thought about it. But so I get in there with this kid Timmy.
Danny boxed a while.
Yeah, I heard he used to do amateur boxing. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But that's cool shit. I had aspirations, but I'm a stoner and other things happen. But anyway, so I'm in there with Timmy and like I'm doing my thing. Like, okay, I'm working my jab, hit him with a couple crosses, like looking at my own work, like, yeah, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, fuck this. Like, big guy, I don't care, man. I'm doing the same thing I did to him that I did to everybody else. Well, one time I stand there and look at my work, a little too much. And this motherfucker stretches one across my chin. He hit me with a fucking left hook. He spun me around like a fucking top, dude. I have never been that rocked. I don't know if I've ever been that rocked before. He spun me around like a top. And the first thing I remember seeing is like looking outside the ring to my coach, and I just see my coach give him the cut it like across the neck, like hey, take it easy. Like, oh shit, like what the fuck was that, dude? So yeah, I ain't no fucking Billy Badass, man. Like I can hold my own. I won some, I've lost some, but yeah, that's my little story, man. That's my little fucking.
Hey, you want to get the bigger guy?
I got my shit rock story.
Balls against, balls to go, go against a guy that was probably what 20, 30 pounds. I mean, heavyweight, yeah, probably at least.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a super like bulky, muscular guy. I wouldn't say I'm skinny. I'm just like wiry. You know, I have like a basketball.
Same here.
Frame.
I'm not a bulky. Yeah, I'm not a bulky. I'm 6'4". I'm tall. You know what I mean? But I weigh 210 to 215 depending on the fucking day. But like I got an 80-inch reach. That's the thing. And with me, I mean, I'm popping my jab. I'm throwing my jab no matter what, nonstop when I get into a street fight, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? Street fights these days, but not like back in my 20s. In my anywhere from 16 to like 24. I mean, and for me, I grew out of it late. A lot of people stopped. You know what I mean? At a certain that was like a nonstop weekend type thing. And, once a year, twice a year, I'll get into a fight. I mean, with my brother, it's like 5, 6, 7 times a year, but with a stranger, you know what I mean? But I'm not allowed to, that's why I go to this pub all the time. I'm not allowed to fight there anymore unless I literally get hit first. I mean, I've been in 4 fights there, been banned 4 times. And after my brother passed away in 2016, the hurricane hit the day after he passed away, and there was nowhere to get food except for them. They were doing a food thing, and they invited me up and whatnot, and they had the bar going, and they, I'm Irish, we drank, you know what I mean? And they got me slammed and whatnot, and Mike, the owner's like, you're allowed back, just please don't ever get into another fight here again. I never started a fight there, but I welcomed it fucking very quick. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. That's my thing too. Like I'm like a quarter Irish. I got a bad Irish temper. Like I fly off the handle quick. Like I'm quick to say I'm sorry, but I fly off the handle fucking quick.
Oh yeah. I know how to apologize to somebody, but I'm not a bully. Like that's the one thing I can't fucking stand.
Yeah, sometimes like if I feel like someone deserves it, or someone's being a prick, or I feel like someone's being a shithead, yeah, I'll 90s style bully them, dude. But like I don't like to try and do that, especially if someone hasn't done anything. Like I feel like that's fucked up. Like if someone really isn't doing anything, and you're just like picking on them, like
really I got friends that are small. You know what I mean? You do too, and the friends that don't like to fight or aren't fighters and whatnot, and then they were the ones that were targeted, and I'd be that guy, be like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, what's up?
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit would pop off or whatever, or it wouldn't pop off. You know what I mean? I can tell this much. I know no one's going to believe this in this chat, whatever. And I've said it in Knox chat. I've never been beat in a fight, one-on-one in my entire fucking life. I've had a couple draws with my fucking brother, and that's about it. And the hardest time I've been hit was we've moved a lot down here in South Florida, but we lived in Lake Worth, and we were in the backyard, and we were going at it, and my brother hit me with it was a right, I think, and it clipped my chin, just the tip of my chin, and my right knee. All I remember is my right knee and leg just going out, and it just hitting the grass, just boom. But right when it hit the grass, popped right back up. Like right when it hit back up, hit with a left hook. But that was the hardest I've ever been hit. Oh, no. Actually, I was hit harder than boxing. I boxed a 16-year-old kid when I was 20 that was training over the American Top Team when they just opened. This is back in the day. Mm-hmm. And this kid hit that's the hardest I've been hit because I don't know, because I got clipped and went down to a knee there. But when he hit me, I felt my fucking brain rattle. Like my actual brain inside my skull rattle, but like it didn't do anything to my legs or anything like that. I just kind of like shook it off and popped the jab. But like I think I could have got some sort of CTE or something from that.
Yeah,
we had gloves on too.
Dude, I know that I had some kind of like, even if it was just like a mild one, because it didn't hurt. Like it wasn't like, oh my god, that was so painful, but it was just like that buzz, like just like my fucking I was doing the Bambi dance, dude. So they're so weird.
I remember like shaking, and I'm fighting a kid 4 years younger than me. You know what I mean? 16, I'm fucking 20. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So like, there's that. adrenaline going. There's fucking 30 kids around. We're in the backyard. You know what I mean? He challenged me, and I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? You're 16. He told me he trained American Tops and whatnot. He gave me a fucking fight of my life. He probably beat me in the boxing area. You know what I mean? But it was a fucking dog fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
For a while, but he shook my motherfucking brain.
Bro, yeah, like what was I gonna say?
Big fucking 5 foot, like 8, 9. No, he's probably 5'10". No, about 5'10", just fucking juice. He was juiced up as well, so that's another thing.
Right. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. It was about the jab. The jab is such a painful punch to get hit with because the jab always hits you in the nose or right in the mouth. That's the jab is a frustrating punch. The jab is the one that pisses you off. The jab is the one that pisses you off and frustrates you because it usually will, if you hit him enough, it'll break the guy's nose or break your nose and it'll fuck your mouth up. And if you break your nose or you get like they bloody up your nose, like you get blood up in your nose.
What's up?
Hard to breathe. And what's up, Connor? It's hard to breathe in your mouth. You start breathing through your mouth and your mouth comes open. And it's like when that mouth is open, man, and you get hit on the chin. But yeah, like for anybody that's never done it before, like, and I know some people know what I'm talking about. Go ahead and just lightly, just tap your chin with your mouth open, and then tap it with your mouth closed and your teeth clenched. It feels a lot. It feels a lot different. So like, yeah, that's
right here.
Yeah, exactly.
It
makes it when they hit it and twist the head, it makes that nerve pinch even faster.
And see you later.
Yep. So the jab is a really painful punch. That's the one that like I said, like it'll bust your schnoz, it'll fucking bloody up your mouth, bust your teeth out. But like the ones that like really, really fucking hurt you, you kind of like they hurt, but they don't hurt like that. They just kind of like everything just kind of goes. It's just like, ooh, everything just kind of goes soft. It's weird.
Yep. It was the weirdest feeling. I always shake my head sometimes to see if my brain. It was the weirdest fucking feeling because I remember it. Sometimes you don't remember shit, right? But I didn't daze me. I was actually worried. Like during, I'm like, fuck, what he just, my brain rattled in my head. I'm like, my fucking brain just rattled. Like my brain literally wiggled around in my head.
Yeah, it feels weird, dude. It feels really fucking weird.
Oh, well, hey, straight right. I got too close to him.
Yeah, see, Rose Sherman knows, man. It's just like there's some punches you hit with and it just pisses you the fuck off, and you're like, God, that hurt. I want to fucking kill this dude. And there's some where it's like, what the fuck was that? Like it's like some of them, but the jab is so effective because it's offensive and it's defensive. If someone's trying to like set their shit up and they're like, oh, I'm gonna hit this dude with bop bop bop, and you get fucking stuck with a spear-like jab right in the middle of that, you have to reset. You can't get your shit off. Like when someone has a really good jab, that's the distance setter. You set the distance, and you also set the cadence. Like talking about leading the dance, follow. Like
if you can keep at the end of that jab, that's obviously being 6'4". For me, so the shorter kids are trying to get in. You know what I mean? For me, it's been, getting that jab out there the entire time. Like when street fights, I don't fight like these kids are just swinging like you know what I mean? I treat that shit like
dude, some of them are sloppy.
I watch that shit like what's it called? World Star Hip, whatever it's called. I'm like, these kids you try that shit on me, bro. Like you better hope one of those freaking haymakers fucking land right on the button because I'm gonna scoop you up, slam you, and take you down and do what I want with you, and fucking knock you the fuck out. But I mean, when I fight on the street, a lot of these kids back in the day, especially, they were. It was just weird, like, because I was an athlete, you know what I mean, and I grew up with a speed bag, I grew up with a heavy bag, the whole nine. So like, I'd be up, you know what I mean, they'd be like, you know what I mean, like it was just like almost like easy, you know what I mean, to the point where, except for a couple kids, but a lot of them like fucking, it was like knife through a fucking butter, literally. I've had a helicopter over my head with about 20 of my friends and like 40 of their friends at a McDonald's right across from the bowling alley. When I was like 17, I was wearing an orange FUBU shirt. Fucking McDonald's called in a fucking gang fight. They called the SWAT and had a helicopter over me. I'm fucking over this kid, hit him with fucking knees to the back of his head. He's in the shrimp position, and he's got my neck like a bulldog thing, but I'm on top of him still, hitting him with fucking knees, and next thing you know, fucking helicopter right fucking on top of him. On my mother's ashes, made. She wrote, I can't, obviously.
Police.
But thank God for my girlfriend, and her last name was Ramirez. It's so funny that popped up. That's so weird. Natalie Ramirez. I'm gonna say
her on the chat, baby. Yeah, dude. The last like fight where I was like, motherfucker, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, was a friend of mine. We were so fucked up, dude. Like
That's
we were
usually how it is
drunk.
these days.
This is like I was young. I was like 22, 23. That tells you how long, like it tells you how like far away from my fighting days I am. The last like fist fight where I was like, we're fighting, I'm gonna fuck you up. It was a buddy of mine, and like we were both drunk, so goddamn drunk. And it was a fight over the stupidest shit. Like it was so retarded, and it got so heated. Like my brother had to pull me off of him. I ended up getting the better of it, but my brother had to pull me off of him. Like, and then, dude, it was my brother pulls me off of him, right? And I ended up on top, and I was like wailing on him. He was like kind of covering up, and so like I really got the better of the fight. I landed like a decent punch on him. This was like a long time before I ever started training any kind of martial arts. So I was terrible at fighting. So I got the better of it though, and my brother yanks me off of him. And as soon as he does that, my buddy who I'm fighting hops up. He hops up and he like grabs this bottle. Ooh. and then like another like a friend of mine had grabbed me, and my brother grabbed this guy I just fought, and he was like, it's like whoa, what do you do? It's like you're my friend, but I'm not gonna let you bash my brother over the head with a bottle like while someone's like hiding. Like literally as soon as like the dude grabbed me, he got up and was like, oh, you're defenseless, I'm gonna fucking smash this bottle over your head. And my brother's like, no,
happening.
No, you're not. So that's pretty much how that fight ended. But that was the last like knockdown, drag out. Like I'm really pissed and I want to fight you. It's just been sparring since then. So and I don't like. I want to get back into it. Like I definitely want to get back into training. But
be careful, bro. COVID. I'm telling you, if you train with it, you're gonna get it. Like I was gonna do the 40-week 2-day challenge, even though they were gonna charge me $299 a month for many classes I want, but like I thought about, and I'm not doing it because of the COVID. And real quick, Ramirez, since your name's up there, I could give a shout out to now Ramirez. You never hear this, but I had an orange FUBU shirt on that night where when the helicopter was over us, and she was wearing, she's Latina obviously, and back in the day, Latinas wore the flannels. You know what I mean? So she put the orange shirt on, and I wore the fucking flannel. And they were looking for a kid in like an orange shirt, and they didn't even realize the girl. You know what I mean? And they caught the kid that fucking I was fighting. Well, he couldn't really get up, so we ended up getting arrested. And they put us all in a lineup. There was like 20 of us, and there was only like 7, 8 of us left that went over to the bowling alley, just because we didn't want to leave and go home. A bunch of people dipped. And the kid walks. I'm in like the 4th or 5th in line out of like fucking like 7 of us. And he walks up to walks up to me and goes, no. And he looked me right in the fucking eyes and knew it was me, obviously. You know what I mean? And just kept going on. And I met him again 10 years later at a bar. He walks up to me, taps me on my motherfucking shoulder, and goes, remember me? I'm like, no clue who the fucking kid is, since. No fucking clue. And he goes, you whipped my ass at the McDonald's.
Oh, shit, dude.
And I turned my head because I've been in a bunch of fights, many places.
Right. Oh yeah, bro. You want to dance again?
Yeah, he goes, the helicopter. Remember when the helicopter? Oh man, and I'm like, dude, mad respect for not ratting on me. He goes, I ain't no rat. You know what I mean? Because I could have right been in the back with him or in another car. You know what I mean? And he decided to go to jail himself because we were 18 at the time.
It's crazy. Kids are so pussified today. Like they really would rather shoot you than like risk losing a fight. Like that's the thing. Like, I don't like fighting, but like I would much rather, if I'm beefing with someone and we can't work it out talking, let's just fight, dude. Let's just have a little fist fight. And then when we're done, just like Letterkenny style, shake hands, squash it, have a beer. Like, I think that's how problems should be solved. Like, not this fucking like
generation
like I'm gonna catch you.
I'll get you slipping.
A few months down the road, I'm gonna catch you a few months down the road, and I'm gonna jump you, or I'm gonna fucking like shoot you, or like it's just so fucking weak.
It's more of shooting. Like I could listen. I live in Boca Raton. Everybody knows Boca Raton, Florida. Back in the day, at least, wasn't fucking like anything to worry about. You know what I mean? My brother was walking to it was 4 years ago. He was walking to the corner store, which is right like, I don't know, 300 yards. And he was wearing a shirt that said either like, come get some, or like something in that like nature. Right. And 2 kids like said something to him. My brother, you think I'm a fucking hothead, try about 30 times worse. It's horrible. And, he says something to them, whatever. They end up parting ways, but I'm on the fucking balcony smoking a cigarette. And then they start walking by me, and I end up saying something to them like, well, what's going on? And they're like, just pointing the gun, like not a gun, but their hands like a gun.
Right,
you know what I mean? I'm like, all right, fuck you, fuck boy. And then next you know it, fucking I'm walking my dog Daisy, who I had to put down 2 weeks. I knew I had to put down in about 2 weeks. She had breast cancer.
Right.
And I'm literally walking her, and I see like, I don't know, no less than like 10 to 14, 15 kids coming down the street, and in all colors, shapes, and sizes. And I'm like, Johnny, they're coming. And he knew right away because we thought they were going to come back because they knew where I live because I was on the balcony smoking a fucking cigarette. So now they know where I live. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I went to go bring Daisy up, but I guess adrenaline took over her, and she saw them coming, and they got close enough. And I'm like, fuck this. I got to put her down in 2 weeks, right? I'm gonna let her go out on her fucking sword. And she was the one that put this in my fucking leg right here with the Johnny fight. I don't know if you can see it. And big ass pit bull, 90 pounds, fucking brick shit house at that point, 70 pounds. But she fucking unleashed her. She was chasing kids around. They're screaming like fucking girls. I ended up facing like 3 or 4 kids. I'm getting hit from the side, hitting the kid in front of me. Just, you know what I mean? Just getting them all. My brother, I looked to the right. I just remember seeing him pick some kid up over his head and slam on his fucking head. He's unconscious, starts beating the shit out of him, but then he starts getting fucking kicked and whatnot. I just remember like circling around, and this is how my hand's still broken to this day. I need to get it fixed, and I just crow hopping and just bloom this kid. And he just like looked at me. He was like so stunned. I mean, I hit him so hard. He looked at me. Why'd you do that? I'm like, what? And then start fucking hitting kids or hitting my brother.
We talking about what? We fighting, bro.
You know what I mean? And then I get hit with a fucking skateboard, okay, over my fucking back. They go was my head and breaks. Fuck, the security guard had. I didn't even know I got hit with the skateboard until I watched the tape. The security guard could have jumped in the whole time. He's fucking just filming it the whole fucking time.
You see a truck and a jagged piece of wood go like flying in front of you, like.
Guess how old they were? 16 to 18, all of them. There wasn't a kid under 18, was a kid under 16. 14 fucking 15 kids.
They're reckless, dude. They don't give a fuck, man. Like that age, that's a dangerous age, man, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing yet, but they have like they're big enough to where they can actually inflict some damage. But it's just like they're just like,
getting big dogs.
You see some of these 18-year-old kids, and they are monsters. Like
before, and they're like, you know what I mean? They're in shape. They're in that gym every day. You know what I mean? Like fucking. Right. It's like, you know, it ain't no joke, but like, you know, for two of my dog ripped 2 kids fucking, and they were like, you know, you can't do that. I'm like, what do you mean I can't do that? I was walking my dog. We heard the security guard ratted on me and fucking told him I unleashed my dog, and fucking pussy ass motherfucker. And I'm like, well, she's got breast cancer. I got to put her down in 2 weeks anyway. So, but I ended up putting down like a week earlier just because she was suffering so bad. But like, you know, it gets me emotional sometimes. But that dog held me down, like held me. If it wasn't for the dog, like it would have been a lot worse. You know what I mean? Like we would have got jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, she had kids that I would say fucking 3 or 4 kids ran off because they were scared of dogs. You know what I mean?
Damn. That's crazy, dude. Hey, well, so I like to switch gears a little bit. I'd like to look ahead. I like to look ahead to this card on Saturday because there's a big pay-per-view coming up, and it's going to have serious Mecca implications because that just happens with the pay-per-views, man. They're big cards. People feel very strongly certain ways. People are getting their bets in and stuff. So I just wanted to like kind of peep this card out a little more. I've looked at the main card a bit, but I haven't looked a whole lot at the prelims very heavily. So.
Here.
Oh God, is he? Well, hold on. Let me hop in here real quick and just
take Papa Kaplan out of here.
Papa Kaplan,
because the greatest street fighter of all time.
I see. He's okay. Hold on, I got.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You fucking schmuck.
Boom, just like straight like that. But yeah, so shout out to Mills. He mentioned this before. Going over this card because man, 3 people went out this week, and I can only assume that more it could be like 3 more people next week. So if anybody else wants to jump in and talk about it, we're gonna get into the Mecca talk for this weekend, and also like simultaneously obviously talk about the pay-per-view exactly. So man, let me know if anyone wants to hop in. You know, if you're in the Mecca or not, it doesn't matter, man. If you want to come in and talk some UFC. And then I will obviously talk about how it affects that competition. But yes, shout out to Dried Spicy. Shout out to Alex Ramirez. Yes, he's specified for sure.
You gotta put the link down by the way again because it's probably.
I sure do. Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro.
So you're getting that street. You're getting that street guard. You're getting that. You're getting the hang of it. Yeah.
I'm starting to, man. I'm starting to. I'm not stupid, but I'm a little slow.
When I first got it, bro. Fuck you. When I first. Oh wow, Maple Leafs just tied it up. Doesn't matter. I have under 4.5, and there's only 2 goals scored with 13 minutes left. Let's cash it. But fucking dude, it's for me. It was fucking hard at first. You know what I mean? Until I got the hang of it.
Yeah, it's like because I don't know. I don't want to. What I really don't want to do is let someone on stream because I don't know how to manage. Like I was trying to mute Rush's mic when he was yelling the other night, and I couldn't. He was just unmuting it. So I got to figure out how to like take control over that, like to edit the mic settings or something. I got to figure that shit out. I don't know if I can do that or not. Maybe it's easier.
Do you see the side boxes? Hit the side box. The one with 2 boxes going horizontal and next to each other.
Gotcha.
It should change your view.
Oh, I see. Okay, you're talking about that when it gives you the different options for the screen splits. So which one did you say?
The ones like right next to each other.
I gotcha.
The bam.
This one.
Yep. And then when you let people in, it won't split screen it like this way.
Oh, I see. I see.
It looks so weird. I mean, to me at least.
Good look. Yeah, I never would have known that. I probably just fucking done the first thing that was in front of me like a doofus. Jack Attack. I see my man up in here. Jack, you want to come up in here? You want to come up in here and talk some Mecca shit? You want to take a victory lap? You want to fucking roast me for my retard Breeze pick that you told me about 17 fucking thousand times not to do it, and you gave me a million good reasons, and I was just like, nah, dude, Tom Breeze, bro. Yeah, that was a dumb pick, but it was my pick. You know, there he is. There's the man. Okay, well, I'm gonna. This is another man that needs no introduction, but I'm gonna just give him one anyway. Shit.
Drum roll.
Nicky knows what I'm talking about. Drum roll. Yeah, Alex Ramirez. Can I get a drum roll in the chat, my brother? This man is another guy I consider a buddy of mine. You might know him as the British Dead Man, but yeah. This is another man whose reputation precedes himself. He got to the. Oh yeah, that was a good drum roll, bro. I don't want to. Well done. That was you went above and beyond on that one, my friend. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was what Boston Neil Peart Nick there, boys. Yeah, drum solo. No, I appreciate the effort, man. That was a valiant effort. But yeah, okay. I done introduced him enough. The one, the only, Jack Attack. What's up, bro?
Jackie. No way.
Jackie boy. Oh, shit. Did I mute?
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Oh, shit. My bad. Can you hear us? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're coming through loud and clear. What's going on, Jack? How you doing, bro?
The dead man lives to die another day. Let's go.
Fuck yeah, man.
Fuck yeah. That was a great intro. The Neil Peart reference and the drum roll. Cheers, go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, it was good. Very good.
I did the drum roll as long as I could. I was getting off beat. You know what I mean? It was just like, it ain't working anymore.
Yeah, so what did you guys think of not only the cards, but the Mecca and stuff? Good night, eh?
Nick, you go first, man.
Well, you know what? Elo, to tell you the truth, because I know, I think Mo was like, I'm coming for you, Elo. So I guess Elo got voted out. So that was good. You know what I mean? But I wanted Xavier out of that thing. We all know he ain't serious about the competition.
Yeah, it was close. It was a tiebreaker initially, wasn't it? So,
But they didn't switch drastically to 6-2, right?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, and if it hadn't, I think it would have went based on like score, and then I think Xavier probably would have went because I think Roguelike got 1 or 2 points more than him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I made it clear. I just said I'm voting the lowest scorers out because I'm trying to win based on merit this time round. So
that would have been a good. Hey, get over here.
My first pick was Anon, and then my second pick was Xavier. Yeah.
Nice, that was crazy. I did not expect Roadstrummer to go out. Like between him and Xavier, I was like, oh, definitely like Xavier is gone. But fuck, man, that was nuts.
Yeah, like I feel like you know what I can't believe the fact that there was 1 point between the two teams like that. Like the amount of variance and for it to end up that way, that's crazy. That's some fight of the night type of stuff.
so far we got some, we got most of the PSR except for Mo because Xavier's. With that being said, and you know what? Fair game to everybody. You know what I mean? Jack Attack, everybody. Yeah, I'm not hoping for a PSR. I mean, I want them to win, but I want somebody that I'm friends with to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna root for your boys, of course. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Like fucking Elo being out, yes. You know what I mean? Fuck him. He tied me when we fucking the week I quit anyway. Fucking cocksucker.
Okay. Sorry to cut you off, Nick, but I got it. I'm glad you brought that up because I want to take this time to give a big shout out. I know he's on the A team, but I want to give a big shout out to the Beast. The Beast, bro. You have a fan for life, my friend, because I just gotta give you a big round of applause, man. That was a boss move, boys. That was a power boss move. You know what I'm saying? That was a statement right there. So yeah, big up to the Beast, bro. That was fucking awesome. I was loving that shit.
Yeah, I'm happy to support you and everybody else. So I mean.
Yeah. Hats off to him. It was I trolled him all week after he had a bad week last week, and he showed up big time this week. And yeah, like you said, made a statement, took out the only Mecca champion thus far. So yeah.
Yeah, man, pride comes before the fall. It definitely bit Elo in the ass. I know he was feeling himself before the season. I give him credit for winning the Mecca. Some people were trying to say that he just got lucky or whatever, but he did consistent enough. And then when it came down to it and it was all on the line, he came through. So I'll give him credit for that. But yeah, he was talking a good game before it started, and I don't know if he just didn't pay attention to it or I don't know, but yeah, man, I was dude, that shit was awesome, man. So
was he there, Sen?
No, he was. I don't think he was in the chat, man. I didn't see him, but like you said, he's he lurks and shit. So he might have been there and just not in the chat itself, just in case something.
Elo.
He might have known. I guess what I'm saying is he might have known that he didn't do that well, and there was a chance that he could get it. So maybe he was just oh, I'll just stay Ghost. I don't know that.
I think what happened was I think he's obviously he was at a bad time for you guys, so I think he stayed up all night, and then I think he made it through most of the card. But I think he had a bet on Mamute, and I think after that went bust. I think he just fell asleep after that.
Oh, yeah. I'll say one thing. Fuck you, Elo. Shit.
Yeah, I've shitted on Elo enough.
It's true though. Pride cometh before the fall, because I talked a big game last week, and luckily I done well enough this week. But like I said, I trashed the Beast all week. So if I had fell on the bottom of my team, he might have went for me. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, right.
Totally. Hey, I want to give a shout out. Hey, Peace Spicy, man. Thanks for coming by. Hey, everybody, check out Dried Spicy. Spicy, if you want to drop your Twitter handle or anything else, any other social media, let the people know how they can follow you. Dried Spicy Shredded Squid, everybody. He's a good dude, and he's a pretty darn good capper too, man. So check him out. Check him out, man. He's a good dude.
Cool guy. Very cool guy.
Very cool dude. Very chill brosh.
I just want to say thank you to MMA KO on talking about the Akhmedov pick. Yeah. There was that moment there because when I was watching that fight, I was screaming at the TV I fucking knew it and all this kind of shit. But then there was that moment about 4 minutes in where Breeze ended up taking his back, and I was oh my god, I shit myself. I thought it was, I thought there was a moment there where he was gonna pull it off, but no.
Holy shit, no. But I was impressed with him being able to take down Breeze kind of so easily. You know what I mean? I was he has long legs. It's kind of hard to take. You know what I mean? He dumped him twice.
Yeah, I think Breeze's mistake was
clinching.
Or trying to guillotine and just kind of played into it. I feel if he tried to stuff the shot more than go for submissions, I don't know, he might have stood a better chance. But that's his last 2 losses have came that way. Now he's just basically been out wrestled and outworked on the mat.
Did you think he was asleep at first, and then he his thumb was kind of up? It was
I was going crazy at the screen. I was like, referee, what the fuck are you doing? He's unconscious. But I don't know. It was weird. Yeah, because then he actually tapped. I was like, did he I thought there was a chance maybe he got unconscious for
Do I
like
know
15 seconds and then walked back
Can I
up
give
and
my
tapped.
quick thing? It's going to 10
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
I think he wanted to act like he was out, right? So that when he went out in the shield, he choked me unconscious, and then he's like, "All right, this is getting too tight," and just tapped real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, it was funny. Like when that happened, I saw him like go unconscious. I was like, this dude is out, man. I think this dude is unconscious. Like the ref like grabbed his arm, kind of just like went limp. And then as soon as that happened, my fucking ESPN stream started like, dude, ESPN has been pissing me the fuck off, that fucking app. But yeah, it cut out right then. I was like, are you fucking serious? I was like, if I come back and Tom Breeze is out of this somehow, like, and because the ref like didn't call it, and like Omari like tires himself out or something, like that's gonna be crazy. But then it came back and it was like showing replays. I was like, okay, you got the tap. But yeah, man, that was a good one, man. That was a good performance from Omari, dude. Because yeah, he was in a hairy spot like once or twice. But yeah, gotta give Jack and everyone else that was on Omari at Madoff. Got to give him credit, man. Y'all did the damn thing, and I'm eating up.
Yeah. Well, like I think it was Rogstrom who asked me yesterday, like, how confident are you on Akhmedov? And I said 70%. And like Breeze did go for those 3 submission attempts, and all 3 of them I was worried. You know what I mean? The guillotine first, I was worried. Then when he took the back, I was super worried. And then there was a moment where he almost like went for a heel hook too, but like that one was probably the least worrying out of the 3.
Yeah,
and then
he pulled out of that quick.
It was kind of like that was like Breeze's last hurrah. He kind of like he kind of like conceded after that pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Too.
Yeah, sorry, Nick. He got into that weird position where like he just like Amari kind of ended up like on top, like against the fence, but then ended up on top of him, and I was like, okay, yeah.
That's thing about that. It happened in his last 2 fights. Like he was in some mad scramble with Al, and he ended up on the bottom, and then he wilted from there, and then it basically happened again in the Akhmedov fight. So I don't know. I kind of feel like Tom Breeze is like really good in the first round, pretty much. But all these days, anyway, that seems, yeah.
Do you think he quit? Because he let him. Me and Mo were talking about this. It's like he let him pass over to side control. Like,
basically, I think after that heel hook, I think he thought like, oh shit, it's all downhill from here. That was like his last hurrah, like his last attempt to try and like, find victory. Yeah.
I agree. I think like for some reason, man, when someone gets on top of him, he does not fucking like it. He's just like you said, he just kind of like concedes, like turtles up, and it's just weird, man. Like he's such a weird, like he has like good like offensive Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but he's so weird off his back, and like he's just such a weird guy. He's like he's really flaky, and he's a fade, man. Like he's a fraud.
Yeah, like I tweeted out saying Akhmedov should never have been a dog, and somebody commented saying that's what happens when you lose to Chris Weidman in 2020. And I commented, I liked the comment because it is true, and then I commented back saying, but that's also what happens when people are so impressed by you, like murdering KB Buller with a jab. When, like, who is KB Buller? You know what I mean? And
he's horrible.
His most impressive wins of the UFC are that and Daniel Kelly. So it was hard to gauge him pretty much.
Kelly was like 44 at that time because he's an old fighter. For real.
Yeah. Right, I think was that his last UFC fight? I think it might have been.
Yeah.
Salute to Jacksonville Zoe in the building. What's going on, Zoe?
What's good?
Zoe survived. Hey, I got
good job, Zoe.
I really thought you were gonna go.
Zoe survived, man. Zoe gritted it out, man. He had they were moving in, man. The storm was moving in, and Zoe weathered the storm, and we all made it back on Slave 1 and got the fuck out of Dodge before the fucking their reinforcements came, man. We barely made it out alive there, Zoe. But yeah, man, we Mecca Impossible, baby, right by the skin of our teeth, and we live to fight another day, Jack. But yeah, you mentioned it earlier, that 1 point, dude. That 1 fucking point. When Ark said that it was close, did you think it was like 1 point close?
No, and like that. Like I was explaining, I was like walking home at the time when he was like giving out the things, and like when he was about to announce it, I was like getting ready to like start beating my chest like Robert Whittaker does, like Bobby Nooks. But then I was like, fuck yeah, like, but yeah, Yeah, 1 point, and then when Ark said like we were doing really well early, and then basically you guys like just edged us out at the end. It's like that's some like you guys like pulling ahead in the championship rounds kind of shit. That's awesome. Yeah, good shit.
Yeah, that it was. I did like. I thought it was like I said. I thought it was like, maybe like 5, 6 points or something. It was like 1 point, and I thought I was gone though, dude. Because I thought, okay, this would be how it goes. Like we win by 1 point. I think I'm safe. You know, 2 people get voted out, and then all of a sudden, like the higher power can like vote me out, and then I'm gone. Like, and I think what happened was, and I'm not sure about this. I think me and Alex tied. I think because we both had the same record as far as like the right to wrong ratio. So I think we both tied at 52 is what I think happened because Elo was below us, and I guess Zoe must have been the same or below him. So I don't know. I don't know if that was true or not. But yeah, I think me and Alex both got 52. But the way Ark was saying it, like he made me nervous, dude. Like, cause he was setting it up, because he had set it up like, oh, like it could, someone on the stream is in the bottom three, and I was like, oh, it's me. And then when he said the shit about he had talked to the higher power, and he was like, this is crazy, and I thought, oh man, I'm about to get fucking voted out while I'm here on here live. Like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, actually, it's funny that you say that because when he mentioned a tie, I don't know why, but in my mind, I thought that me and Touch were actually tied on points, but we weren't. We were different on like one pick, I think. But like I had a sneaky feeling that I was gonna be in the bottom, and I was like really worried for a second, but then he put the banner up, and I was like, oh, sigh of relief. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was like, here's the writing on the wall. I'm in the bottom four. Like, here it goes. Like, fuck, man. But like I said, I'm not that worried if I get voted out, because I'm still gonna be just pumping the living shit, and it'll give me an opportunity to do it. But dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, fuck yeah, I'm happy. I didn't do that bad. I went 9. That's okay. That's another point I wanted to make, and I want to get your thoughts on this too, Jack. Like, that's how brutal the Mecca is to me. Like, you like just doing pretty good is not good enough. I went 9-5. I was on the chopping block with 52 points. So you have to do well every fucking week.
Yeah, I think I went 10-4, so I think I like just missed the cutoff basically for the bottom pile. And yeah, it's crazy when I think Rogue Strummer only went like 9-5. I think he got out. I think I'm not 100% sure, but yeah.
If it is true, that's crazy, because that's the same thing that happened with Mo last week. Like, I had the same record as Rogue Strummer, 9-5, and he got voted out. And the same thing with Mo. Like, I know he got higher powered, but like he had 6-4. I went 6-4 last week. So just to go to show you, man, the only thing that makes you safe is getting really good picks every week, and that's hard to do. And that's why like the winner is a fucking worthy champion, you know?
Yeah, the scariest thing is yeah, it's super hard to be that consistent, and like everybody's susceptible to having one bad week. Like nobody's like immune from that.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that like it's getting to the point now where there's maybe like 1 or 2 guys that like aren't very good, and the rest are just like I think that, like I said, I think the floor overall is higher this season anyway. But I think we're getting down to the point now where it's like you have to be really good, because everyone is kind of like around the same level. Like, there were some 9-5s, there were some 10-4s, there were some 11-3s. Like, that's the only thing that's gonna save your dick. Like, anything less than that, even if it's a positive, like, more wins than losses, it's not going to be enough, dude. It's not enough. The Mecca just is just brutal.
Yeah, I'm actually hyped to start watching tape for 257 now tomorrow. I'm really hyped for it.
Fuck yeah. Well, shit, Jack. Let's just talk about it a little right now. What fights are you looking at? What do you want to talk about? Yeah, just take the floor, my man.
But bear with me 1 second. I'll load up the topology and bring up the card. But here's a starting topic. On Axe stream yesterday, I discussed the possibility of Alves and Lizez potentially being like a Leech situation where nobody in the Mecca picked Leech. He comes through big, and then like I knew nobody was going to be on Alves there. I just had a feeling everyone will be on like all over Lizez. And then that shit ended up happening. So my goal for this card is to find that player and actually pull it. I picked Lizez, but I just had a feeling that might be
Oh.
the situation where nobody in the Mecca picks him and he shits the bed, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Wow.
So I need to find that player for this one because I almost picked the Kiriko last week. That would have made me the higher power. You know, I alluded to the Alves potential upset, but I didn't pull the trigger. I need to stop playing so safe and go for those crazy fucking potential upsets when I see happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's a tough situation because it's like there's a part of, well, I'll just speak for myself. There's a part of me that wants to play it safe, like to kind of like gauge, like, okay, like the ones that I'm kind of unsure about, which ones are like most people going to be on, like which guys are like most people going to pick in this situation. But then there's some, man, like sometimes if you want to get ahead, you got to take risks, like, because I thought, dude, I'm not going to lie. I know this is going to sound like, oh yeah, whatever, motherfucker. But I was thinking about taking Worley Alves because on paper, I was like, this guy's not that old. Like he has good wins. Like he's been inconsistent, but I don't know. I was all over Lizez once I did tape, but what can you say? But yeah, it is funny because it ultimately didn't affect the Mecca. Like kind of no one saw that coming. Wow.
Yeah, well, it's about perspective, I guess, because I apologized for what I considered my two bad picks, which were Mamute and Lizez, because they both like got blown out the water basically. But Touch said, Lizez, like everybody got it wrong, so is it even really a bad pick? And I'm like, yeah, I guess it's different perspectives of looking at it. But I mean, at the same time, you gotta, if you see the value in those spots, you should probably like jump on it. But I mean, it's all well and good saying that in hindsight.
Right. I kind of wish. I totally agree, dude. And honestly, I kind of wish like. Not wish, but like I'm kind of surprised at least one or two people didn't take Worley. But I mean, I guess Lizez was looking so good, like he looked so sharp against Al Hassan. But now it's kind of like, Al Hassan just isn't. It's kind of not clear, but it's like he just doesn't look the same guy to me. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's great, but fuck, dude. What about
Real quick,
never mind.
I got to depart. I got to watch the challenge. Thank you for having me on. 2 cents. I appreciate it, man, so much.
No sweat, man. Hey, so thank you for being on here, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate you holding the stream down with me. Hey, if you want to give the people a shout out, let them know how they can follow you. And thanks again, dude.
Hell yeah. Over at Boston Nick _ UFC on IG, Mr. Fatfest on Twitter, and always at PSR Pub Sports Radio. We be pubbing. Let's fucking go. Long day. I'm gonna watch the challenge and jerk off and go to bed.
I'm digging the background, Nicky. I think it's cool.
Hey, Boston Celtics. All you need is freaking 69-cent freaking poster boards, and that's it.
Nice.
That's all it is. So, all right, later, boys. Thank you so much for having me on, brother.
Hey, thanks again, Nick. I appreciate you.
No problem, guys. Later, guys.
Later, bro.
Bye-bye.
There he is, Boston Nick. You know where to find him. He just told you. That's funny about the Celtics, dude. My brother is such a Celtics fan, and he tries to act like he's not. Like he does a shit where like because he was such a Celtics homer when they like right before he has been a Celtics fan for a long time, but when they won the championship, he was all about him, dude. But then he like moved to like northern Kentucky, which is kind of called Kentuckyana. It's like northern Kentucky, southern Indiana, that whole area. And then all of a sudden he just kind of became like, I'm like it'll be like me saying I was a Baltimore Ravens fan. Like I live in that area, but I'm not like a Ravens fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. But he tried to do this thing where he's like, I'm kind of like a Pacers fan and a Celtics fan. Like, dude, what? Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, you've been fucking big up in the Celtics, and like, I know Paul Pierce is your hero, motherfucker. You had like Paul Pierce posters and shit in like your room, like always talking about the truth and all this shit. Like, dude, come on, man. You ain't no fucking Pacers fan. Like, you went to like a Pacers game when you lived there, and like, I don't know, it was just funny to me. That's what the first thing I thought of when I saw the Celtics.
Yeah. Nice. I've brought up the card here, and I've kind of skimmed over it. And if I'm looking for that potential like Leach play, I've narrowed it down to like 3 potential people on the card. I would say Conor McGregor's one of them, but I feel like I think old Jacksonville Zoe's taking the shot on the dog in that one, Poirier.
Nice. Yeah. Hey, yeah. So, me and Rogue Strummer had a shout match, man. But I think we said what we needed to say and cleared the air. So I think it's all good right now. Yeah. Shout out to Rogue Strummer, man. Like I said, I think he got done dirty, dude. I think that was a bad fucking move strategically. I think that was a fucking knucklehead, knuckle dragon, mongoloid nitwit move. But we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, man. Shout out to Jacksonville Zoe. Mecca Impossible. But yeah, sorry, guy. Jack, go ahead.
Yeah, like I think Zoe might pick Dustin, so I don't know if I would say Connor. But the other two that I'm looking at would be maybe Nick Lenz and Marcin Prakniel.
Whoa, Prackneow.
Man,
You're gonna get some flack for that one, Jackie boy.
everybody and the mother's gonna be all over Khalil Roundtree in that place. But you got to remember, Khalil Roundtree is 8-4 all time. He's just been talking about retirement. He's coming off a long layoff. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, Jack. And I'll tell you what, that whole long layoff thing, I'm always the first one to be like, it doesn't matter, dude. Like, it could be out 2 years. It'll be the same guy. Like, no, like I'm kind of like paying a little more attention to that. Like, no, some of these long layoffs, man, you look at I'm sure if you were to pull up the record, it would not be good for like the winning record of guys like coming off long layoffs.
Well, I mean, here's an example. Somebody who's been off like since late 2019 just fought tonight. Douglas Silva de Andrade. You know what I mean? Like, he's coming off of a layoff. He kind of performed okay in that spot, but he took the L. Abdul Razak Al Hassan looked terrible since the layoff. Santiago Ponzinibbio might never be the same again. Yeah.
Man, three. You heard him. That's what I'm telling you, man. Jack knows his shit. Jack, like that's three perfect examples of how the long layoff can bite you in the ass. Yeah, that was that's crazy, man. So yeah, that's something interesting to look at, dude. Let me peep this damn card out. But yeah, man, Jack, appreciate you coming in. Fucking what other than wow, look at this shit real quick. Other than McGregor, the main event, which fight are you like most like pumped about? Just not even from a prediction, but just like which one are you most excited about?
Which one do I think will be the best fight, or who am I most excited for? Like,
how about both?
Right. Okay. So there's two guys in particular I'm really looking forward to seeing perform, I guess, outside of the main event. The main one would be Arman Sarukian against Nasrat Haqparast. And although I think that Arman Sarukian is like on another level, Nasrat Haqparast is like no scrub, I don't think. So I don't know. I think that could potentially be like maybe a fight of the night type one, but I think Arman is honestly gonna like show out big time. So I would say Arman. I'm hyped to see Azatar. I think that's gonna be like just let's say an explosive one. Muradov as well too. Oh man, and Evloev. This card is great when you think about it. Like, this whole card is pretty damn good. Yeah.
Dude, I agree, man. Fucking Andrew Sanchez and Mahmoud Muradov is a good fight, dude. I like that fight a lot.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder if Andrew Sanchez has potential to be like like this week's Alves or something, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be on Muradov too, and Andrew Sanchez looked great in his last fight.
I'll tell you what I'm going to be looking at, Jackie. I'm really glad you brought that up, because Andrew Sanchez, he's at middleweight now, and his KO losses, if I'm not mistaken, I know at least. Well, no, he did lose. He did lose to Anthony Smith and Ryan James at middleweight. But like, I don't know, man, because he has really good wrestling, and he has some pop in his punches. Like, I know he doesn't knocked out that many people, but you know what I'm saying? He knocked out Wellington Turman, who had never been knocked out before. So yeah, what I'm gonna look for when I tape that one is like, what does Muradov do getting pushed against the fence, being in like grinding, like annoying, like wrestling rat fights where you're constantly fighting off takedown. You're constantly having to dig for underhooks. You're constantly having to pummel and like, reverse the fucking body lock and shit. Like, I'm gonna see how he like reacts to that in fights because Murdoch is a good striker. I think I'm gonna just say like right now, Murdoch has better hands than fucking Andrew Sanchez. I don't know. Like Sanchez has power. He might have as much power or more, but Murdoch he can crack, dude. Like he's got good power. He's a good striker. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking at like, okay, how does he deal with the wrestling, the guys that are constantly like crushing him and shit. But yeah, I think that could be a really good fight, and yeah, potentially a spot for Sanders.
Is this me having internet issues here, or is this you? No, I'm not sure which one, bro.
It very well could be me. It could be me.
You went a little funny at the end there. You sound fine now, though.
Okay. Yeah. Is it like, guys? Let me know if my sound's not sounding all right. I will.
It was a little crackly throughout your breakdown, but I got it all, and then it kind of cut out a little right at the end. But I pretty much got it all. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
And yeah, I would pretty much agree with you. I do think that Muradov would probably have the edge on the feet. It's gonna, like you say, it's gonna be like, how does he deal with being pressed against the cage and stuff? We're gonna have to see that type of fight. But I was just thinking, I'm looking forward to taping Muradov and Kiriko in preparation for this one, because I've only seen it the one time when it happened, but I remember thinking that Kiriko won that fight. So
it's funny you say that because I thought the exact same fucking thing, Jack. And I'll be honest, I was on Kiriko there, so of course, like my bias came through, but I kind of thought he edged that fight out, man. He hit Murdoch with some good fucking shots. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking at that one pretty good. That's a good call, man. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, but I mean, head to toe, if there was one to stand out, I think Armin Saruki and Nasrat Haqparast might be the one. But I mean, top to bottom, the card is full of pretty interesting fights. If I'm honest, even the card opener, Albazi and Zalgas, that's a pretty fire fight.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, this Armin Sarukian Haqparast fight will be good. Like, because the thing with Sarukian is like the loss to Islam Makhachev. I don't hold that against him very much at all. It was only a decision loss. The win against OAM and the win against Davi Hamos, like decision wins. I'm gonna have to go back and watch those fights, but like, I don't know. Like that's all right. That's all right. I don't know. Like I like Sarukian. I think he's a good fighter. For some reason, I just feel like, dude, he has a lot of hype behind him, and I think for the most part he lives up to it. The problem is that I think people are kind of overlooking Haqparast a little bit because he got beat by Drew Dober. Like, Drew Dober is a good fighter. He really is. Like, Drew Dober is a pretty good fucking fighter. And, like, you can say the same thing about Haqparast. Like, he doesn't have, like, any crazy wins. Like, decision over Diakese is a good one. Like Joaquim Silva's not a bad fighter. Like, knocking him out isn't bad. Like, but then, yeah, like a decision over Munoz. So I think this is kind of like, which one of these guys is like the real fucking deal? They both had hype behind them. Like, which one of these guys is gonna like be like, okay, I'm for real. I can start making a run here. So I think this could be a really good fight. Like, Haqparast has good striking, and Sarukian like has good striking himself and good grappling. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, me too. And it's interesting because like both of them have a recent loss, but like you say, both to like fairly high level guys, Drew Dober and Islam Makhachev. And Nasrat is primarily a striker. We know he's got heat in his hands. And like Sarukian's one other loss, which was early in his career, was a first round knockout in the first 30 seconds. So I mean, he's been put out before, even though it was like 5 years ago at this point. So the guy's not unbeatable, and Nasrat might be the guy that everybody overlooks this week. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, it's a tough one, man, because it's like sometimes when I make picks, I do this sometimes when I fuck up where I'm like, okay, I can see. Is my sound okay or is it fucking up again?
Oh no, it's fine. Fine for me.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So what I want to see here, like, and what I kind of get fucked up with this sometimes is like, I see things and I'm like, okay, he got knocked out here. He got knocked out there. These guys aren't very good fighters. but I'll kind of like want to like almost project that into the present now, and like sometimes I'll like overlook that the fighter's made improvements. I'm like, no, he's been knocked out a few times, he's gonna get knocked out again. So I've got, that's one thing that I've kind of got to start like checking myself with a little bit, and kind of like I do this, but I need to just keep it like on the most few recent fights. Like, what do they look like in their most recent fights? So that's one thing that I'm kind of looking at like going forward, especially with like a fight like this.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the cards are like progressively getting tougher. Like, I feel like the easiest was last Saturday. I feel like this week's was pretty tough, and then I feel like the weekends there might be some shocks. Yeah.
Dude, totally, totally. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I mean, dude, this one. I mean, I'm one of the biggest Evloev stan simp, whatever you want to say. Like, I was.
You there, dude? I think we might have lost him. So it's supposed to be a J, like for Jack. You know what I mean? So are you taking the Sean Poirier, or are you like, is that classified information? Oh, we lost him entirely, but we're still rolling. Um, yeah, keep throwing stuff at me in the chat, and I'll respond to you guys while just my 2 cents takes care of his technical issues. I should make this like an A-team hype promo right now, but I'm not going to do it. Out of respect for 2 cents. Plus, we're coming off the L, even though it was like razor thin. You know what I mean? Some say it's like the Holloway Volkanovski situation where we kind of blew you guys out the water the first week, but then this week you guys like edged us out on the scorecards. But like general consensus is we really won. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know so about the main event. Like, I definitely see the argument for Poirier about, oh, we're back. I see the argument for Poirier about the activity, but man, we've seen the matchup before, and I don't think Poirier's really changed all that much, and I think Connor's really motivated. So, you good, dude?
Yeah. Sorry about that, Jack, man. I appreciate you holding the stream down. All of a sudden, my fucking computer like just shut down for some reason. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's all good now. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I apologize to everybody, but dude, thank you for holding it down. You're the shit.
Yeah,
So
it's
what?
no worries.
I just
I
caught
figured you'd be
the end of that. What were you?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, man. What? I just caught the very tail end of what we were talking about. What were we just discussing?
I was just discussing. Oh yeah, I said I was talking about the Mecca situation. I was saying that it's kind of like, some say that it's like the Holloway and Volkanovski situation where, you know, we wouldn't buy like I, no, that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. Does it? Yeah. No,
Yeah, like
the analogy doesn't work. I've just figured
okay.
out. So my bad.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Man, yeah, dude. The Mecca. dude, it's crazy because people think like it's. I mean, it is a game, it's a competition, but it gets heated, man. It really does get heated, and I understand why, dude. I mean, nobody wants to lose, especially. I mean, all the people in this thing are competitive, so nobody wants to lose something like this. So it's crazy, it's intense, it makes for good entertainment, but it's also, you know what I'm saying, it gets hairy sometimes, dude. So you have to, you just got to keep making good fucking picks, man. You just that's the only thing that'll save your dick.
Yeah, that is it. You gotta stay on top somehow. There's, I guess, there's less fights on this card, so I mean, we can focus more tape on specific fighters. I guess that's a good thing to look at. Yeah,
That's true. And there's on this card, there's a lot more fighters that I'm more familiar with. Like I've seen, especially on the prelims and the main card, I've seen every single one of these fighters fight more than once. So like that's the taping for that won't be as hard, and I won't have to dig as deep. Even dude, even on the early prelims, like I know every single one of those fighters too. Even like Albazi and my dude,
yeah,
my dude DZ. So
yeah. I was just looking at the lineup there. Like, I'm familiar with everybody on this card. Like, there's not a single like unknown new guy that we have to tape. Like, even on this card we had Fiora. You know what I mean?
exactly, dude. And it's like I feel like that kind of makes it easier. Like I have like a better idea of what kind of fighter they are, what kind of fighter they've been lately. Like some of these new guys, you don't know what the fuck you're gonna get. Like, and these hype jobs have been getting busted. Like, so I don't know, man. It's tough to pick the unknowns. Like this for some reason, I feel like there are a lot of close matchups on this card, but I don't feel like it's going to be as hard for me to tape.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. One of the closer ones on the card, I believe, is Albazi and Zalgas. I think that's a hard one to predict. And Tavares and Shoeface also.
Bro, that's funny you say. I was just about to say the Shoeface and Tavares fight. I was just going to ask you about that. What's your early thoughts on that one?
It's a hard one to think about because neither guy is fresh in my mind because these are two guys coming off of layoffs. I think. Like, when did Shoeface lose to Uriah? I'll
Dude,
double
I
check
honestly
that.
can't remember. It could be like last year. It could be like 6 months ago, and I couldn't tell you honestly.
It was late 29 September 2019, so a fucking quite some time ago. And Tavares is coming off of a KO loss, I believe, to Shabazian November of 2019. So both these guys have been off like just over a year and 3 months ish.
Yeah, it's a tough one, dude. I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna pull up this fight real quick. Tavares and Shoeface. Yeah, I mean, dude, for some reason, I always want to think that Shoeface is some like 40-year-old man. He looks so old, but he's not. He's like 30. Crazy. He's younger than Tavares. This is wild to me. But yeah, like I mean, you
Yeah.
pretty much you know what you're gonna get with Shoeface. You know what you're gonna get with Shoeface. He's gonna look for that takedown and look for that fucking look to take the back. So I don't know. That's I think that's what you gotta probably what you gotta look at for Tavares is how does he do giving up that back and scram.
I think we might have lost him again.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Yep.
Is that better? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, man. My fucking internet's spotty. I'm sorry, you guys. But
It's all good, man.
yeah, I think Shoeface. I'm gonna look how Tavares does with giving up his back and scrambles because that's what Shoeface does. Takes the back and sinks that choke in, and I don't see Tavares being able to fight that off if he's giving up his back really easily. So my early lean is Shoeface, but I don't know, man. It's a tough one. Like I feel like Tavares, if he starts piecing him up on the feet and like catches him with an uppercut because he knows Shoeface is going to shoot at some point. So
I think you went out again, bro.
damn it.
And you
Is that
back.
okay?
Yeah.
Fuck. It's like every time I like unmute it, it's okay.
That's strange. But yeah, I pretty much to some extent, yeah, like I agree. Like my pre-tape and I haven't watched any tape, but just thinking about it on paper, I'm kind of thinking Shoeface, but I'm gonna have to go back and watch some Brad Tavares fights and see how susceptible he is to the takedowns and giving up the back and that kind of stuff. Because you got to think that if he can't do any of that, then it might just be Brad Tavares' fight all day. But yeah, definitely one that requires tape. Yeah.
That was the same thing I was saying. Like, how does he do giving up his back and like scrambles? Like, that's Shoeface is going to shoot at some point.
Yeah, and he's a legit black belt, but like, how good is Brad Tavares as a wrestler? And that's the question, I guess. But I can't even remember, dude. The last 2 times I've seen him fight, he just got like annihilated, didn't he? Like Israel Adesanya almost triangled him in the 5th round, which was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was one-way traffic in the Adesanya fight, and he just schooled him, and then he got fucked up by the Wunderkind Shabazz.
Yeah, so the main ones I'm going to be looking at are, I guess I'll probably go back and watch the Izzy fight just for the hell of it, because that was a fairly good performance from Izzy. I'll check out the Shabazian loss, even though it's kind of irrelevant. It's not really. I don't expect fucking Shoeface to go out there and kick his head off, but yeah, Jocko and especially Tyler's Lace. I would like to see another Brazilian. And yeah, Chao Magalhães. Yeah, these kind of fights. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like Tavares like fought Yoel Romero, and like he's fought some really good. He's fought damn good fighters. Definitely fought better fighters overall than Shoeface, but like it doesn't mean like he's never been submitted before, but that doesn't mean like that's not going to stop Shoeface if if Tavares gets in a bad spot, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ones where there's like a lot of close ones, and like I can see some of them going like either way, like the Armin Nasrat one. Like, I think people could be sleeping on Nasrat. He could come out and just like upset Sarukian. And like I think, dude, honestly, I think another one that's gonna be tough is I and Calderwood. I think that's gonna be a Mecca splitter.
Iron Calderwood. Oh yeah, me too. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know whether to give my thoughts on that or to like leave it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to definitely tape that one because that's going to be you're going to be taping like how the striking exchanges, like how they respond to like boxing and kickboxing and stuff. Because I think that's what it's going to be. I don't know though. Maybe one of them can throw a wrench into it.
I think I know what a lot of people like where a lot of people will be expecting me to go on that one, but I need to watch tape on that one for sure.
Yeah, you're going to go for JoJo, Jack.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people
right.
are expecting, but I might shock a few people. Yeah.
Dude, people sleep on Jessica I, man. I don't know if I'm going to pick Jessica I, but she's a little bit better of a fighter than people give her credit for. Like, she's actually got decent stand-up. Like, she's got decent boxing, but, like, she just lets fights slip away from her, dude. Like, her fight IQ is really one of the biggest, like, red flags for me.
Yeah, it's difficult because, like, Jessica I, she didn't, like, she fought hard 5 rounds against Calvillo, I believe it was, in her last fight, and she didn't win that. But before that, she got KO'd by Shevchenko, who's like a beast. But we've just seen JoJo go out there and just get like annihilated in the first round by Jennifer Maia. So I don't know. Tough one. It is a tough one.
Yeah,
I want to fights.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I want to see how often JoJo throws leg kicks and how often I checks them, because I think that would be a good strategy for her because I's so boxing heavy. Probably be heavier on the front foot. So I'm gonna look for that, and also like how Jessica I has a good jab. So how she deals with boxing, how she deals with boxers that can put the jab and the 1-2 on her, and how she kind of deals with that. Because I feel like that's kind of I's route to success. Like hurt her, get her respect with the boxing, and make it kind of just like a fight where JoJo feels like she has to take it to the grappling. I don't know though. I'm gonna take this one a lot because I think this is one people are gonna be split on this one a little bit. I think.
Yeah, one of the tougher ones on the card for sure. What are your thoughts on Izatara and Frivola, if you have any?
Well, yeah, that's going to be a tough one. I am definitely pretty high on Ottman. Um, dude, Frivola has usually the steamroller is usually someone that I'm like always for some reason kind of like looking to fade. I don't know why. Like I'm always like, yeah, this guy's gonna lose. Like this Frivola is gonna get like I don't know, man. I get you know what it is? It's the Polo Reyes loss because I don't think much of Polo Reyes. And it's like he got smoked by him. So draw
Yeah,
with Benada, like win over Turner, split over Violent Bob Ross. Like he just I don't know. I'm always kind of looking for a reason to fade the guy, and he always like finds a reason to just like fuck my shit up with it. But like I am pretty high on Ottman, and if Polo Reyes can knock him out, I think Ottman has a good chance to. So I'm leaning Ottman, but I'm crossing my T's and dot my I's, man. I the ones that once again, and these most of the ones that I got wrong were ones that I did not look at. I mean, no one saw the Lazez knockout coming, I don't think, but the other ones I lost because I didn't fucking tape them enough. So I'm not. I got a little bit more time to do it this week, so that's what I'm gonna be focused on. And of course, I'll be streaming every day. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna be digging a little bit deeper this week.
yeah. I should have watched a little more match now. That might help me out. Who else? I felt like yeah, I felt like I taped the Mike Davis and Mason Jones fight plenty enough. I felt like I was on the right side of that one. Lazez and Alves, yeah, I should have watched it more Alves. That might have like been able to get me like on board with him a bit more. But I know that his last few performances have been pretty lackluster. So yeah, I probably would have went with Lazez even if I had taped him. Yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy because the taping is what swayed me to Lazez. Like I watched the fight against Al-Hassan. I like what I saw. Like I said, okay, he digs for underhooks good. He like doesn't accept being on bottom. But I said Worley, he has good low kicks. Lazez checks low kicks well. Like he's not gonna have to worry about that. It's one of his biggest weapons. But man, he was so aggressive in that fucking body kick.
yeah, for real. Yeah, like I couldn't believe. I don't know. Lazez, he threw them really quick, but he just stood there and took them. It was bizarre. And then the third one, like, really hurt him. Yeah.
Dude, it's funny. He kind of did that in the Al Hassan fight. He kind of just like it's like he just like stands there against the fence, puts his hands up, and does like the kind of
Shells and
thing.
just takes it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. The
Yeah.
shit that like Justin used to do like early in his career when he couldn't fucking see it all. Just like, okay, you come to me, and then when I feel you, I'll just start swinging.
Yeah. 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 It does seem like yeah, like I don't know, maybe like an ego thing. Like I can take your best and weigh you out kind of thing. I guess I don't know. Yeah.
You know what, Jack? That is a great way to put it. I agree with that
Yeah.
wholeheartedly.
But
You
yeah,
see,
like that's like I seen the fight going one or two ways. Like the early onslaught of in fact, I did not see it going like that whatsoever. I'll say for a start, I thought Alves would either get takedowns and potentially like just overwhelm him early with like the experience and like the like just the power in the grappling and like submit him. Or I thought that it would get to the second round and Alves would like break under the pressure of like the pot shot and snipers shots. You know what I mean? Yeah,
yeah, no doubt. Interesting
yeah,
perspective for sure. Hey, can you give me 1 second? Can you hold the stream down for 1 second? If you want to give a shout out or a plug or anything you want, I will be right back. But yeah, man, do your thing and talking about anything you want. I'll be right back.
yeah. Cool. No worries. I'll address the chat some more. If you guys have any questions, feel free. Um, I'll be going live at some point tomorrow to do a recap and future matchmaking video. Feel free to stop by, guys. YouTube channels, Jack Attack MMA. Yeah. Hit me with that sub. I'm just a few subs away from 200 subscribers. That would be awesome to be able to say that I've got 200. So yeah, thank you. Who we got? I'll scroll a bit further up. Yeah, 14-month layoff for Tavares. That's definitely a concern. messed up Tavares and Riddell. Jojo all day says Jacksonville's so interesting. MMA KO says it's all going to come down to I and Jojo, and he says, let's go, Jojo. Yeah, Zoe has a hard time picking I after the Valentina KO. Yes, I and Maya are totally different fighters, I agree, so that's true. Thoughts on the Roundtree fight? I don't know. I feel like Khalil should destroy him realistically and knock him out in the first round, but Khalil was talking about retirement not so long ago, about this being his last fight, and he says that he's changed his mind on that, but you know what they say, sometimes once you start thinking about it, it's time kind of thing. So, and he's only 8-4, which is so bizarre, but Prachnio, I think he's just been knocked out 3 times, is a Mamute situation, so do you really want to put any stock into that? Do you want to risk picking that guy? You know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to Arkansas, Mr. Arkansas, the runner of the MMA Mecca. Season 2 going down pretty well so far. 1-1 in teams. We are down a team member, unfortunately. R.I.P. Rogue Strummer and Anon Adam. I'm sure you guys might get the shot of redemption next season if you guys plead a case. Who was this week's Ponzi? Noah? Out of interest. Oh, Smith's MMA bet. And you're Scottish, aren't you, bro? When I bet Jojo she loses, I can relate. What were the 2 fights where I thought she was going to win? The Maya fight. And did she lose to Andrea KGB Lee by split in Abu Dhabi? I think she lost that one, and I thought she should have won it too. Yeah. Alex Ramirez says Yoshi's trolling him. I can't even see Yoshi in the chat. Yeah, for real MMA KO, Khalil is so tough to trust. It's concerning with the talk of retirement, and the real question is Prachnio actually got any ground game? Because that's kind of like Khalil's Achilles heel. So, but he can be beat on the feet too. Yeah.
Sorry about that, Jack. Dude, I really you're a lifesaver, bro.
No worries, bro. No worries. Just been giving my thoughts on some of the matchups.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely jump back into that. But yeah, Jack Attack MMA, everybody. You can follow him at Jack Attack MMA on Twitter, right? And then the same on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm only on 3 platforms, MMA. YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, and it's the same handle on all 3, just Jack Attack MMA. Nice and simple.
There it is. That's where you can find him, man. I highly recommend Jack's channel. He puts out great videos, as always, has good insight, and has like cool music and shit. So yeah, check him out. I heard someone saying something in the chat. What's up, KCOH? I see you, bro. How about Mecca Impossible, baby? Got that win. Only going to build on that, right? It was a close one, though, man. I can't gloat too much. I got to fucking, pride come before the fall. Ask fucking Elo, but yeah, man. I'm gonna be dotting my I's and crossing my T's for sure. Oh, Noah, what's going on, Noah? Was that you saying about Roundtree and being hard to trust? Did you touch on the Roundtree and what's the fuck? Who's he fighting?
Prachnio, yeah.
That's right. And you said you might be thinking about Prachnio.
Yeah, just pre-tape, my immediate thought is Roundtree KO first round, but it is really hard to trust Khalil for anything really. So tape needs to be done. The question is, I can't recall Prachnio really having any ground game, and he's kind of a Mamute situation where he just gets knocked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Roundtree is hard to trust, man. He is literally one of the most inconsistent. Sometimes he will look like a world beater, like knocks out Gokhan Saki, beats the living Christ out of Eric Anders, but then he'll just get like a smoke by Johnny Walker. It's just like you never know which guy you're gonna get. It seems.
Yeah, for real. Shout out KCOH. It is true. He is the only champion left in the competition thus far. So that's a feather in your cap, KCOH. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Hey, KCOH, while you're in here, bro, are you on Twitter? Just curious, because if you are, I'll put you in the Mecca Impossible team private chat if you want, man. So we can strategize in the war room, whatnot. Just curious, man. If you want to, KCOH, if you want to plug your channel, yeah, check out KCOH MMA. He does prediction videos as well. That is the Predictor Wars champion, in case you were wondering. So yeah, he's a good predictor dude, and definitely happy to have KCOH on the team. In full disclosure, I did vote for KCOH to be eliminated because I view him as a threat. So you can take that however you want to, bro. But yeah, that's why, because he's a good predictor. So yeah, KCOH, definitely happy to have him on the team. Yeah, man, but that's what happens. Like one time a good predictor can have a bad week, and that's all it takes. It doesn't mean they're bad. They're bad at like picking fights. Same thing with Roach Strummer or some of the other people who have gone out. It doesn't mean they suck. It just means that's how brutal and unforgiving the Mecca is. You can be a great predictor, have one bad week, and boop, you're out. So that's why I say Ark's a genius, because it's just so crazy and unpredictable.
Yeah. You could boil it down to 3 words. It's only business. You know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah, it's only business, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure, man. Even the people that like I'm like not super cool with, I'm not like fuck them. I hope they die in a ditch. You know what I'm saying? Like even Xavier, like I just want that motherfucker to grow up and stop being such a turd. Like I don't wish like harm or like I want to fucking kill you. Like nothing like that, man. It's just a game at the end of the day. But yeah, of course, there's some people where I'm like, yeah, that dude's a dickhead. Like fuck him. I definitely wouldn't mind if like he was booted out. But yeah, it's fun, man. I'm loving being in it and being an arrogant fuck and talking all kinds of shit. It's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, for the time being, I'm happy kind of not being at the top, because like I don't really want to have the higher power, because I like you say, it is only business for me. I don't really have anybody in particular that I would like want to take out of the contest. So I would rather leave that up to people, like other people, and I'm just happy sitting around the top 2 to top 4 area where I'm not getting eliminated, but I'm not quite the top until it comes to head to heads or just points related. Then I want to be at the top. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah. KCOH said nope. He said fuck Twitter. I don't blame you, man. Twitter's crazy. But yeah, right on. Well, it's all good. Just thought I'd throw that out there. If you change your mind and make a Twitter, there is a private Mecca Impossible chat if you'd like to be a part of that. Door is always open. Cool. Yeah. So what's some other fights we can look at right quick? And Jack, I know it's late there, man. So anytime you need to fucking hop off or whatever, man, just let me know.
Soon as you've given me the out there, it is pretty late, and I want to get up and prepare for the next one. But yeah,
Yes,
thanks for having me on, man.
Absolutely, dude. Hey, if you want to tell the people, remind them one more time how they can follow you. And dude, like I said, thank you again for coming on, and welcome anytime. I'll be doing this tomorrow, so if you want to come through, then that's you're more welcome.
Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully, slightly more educated on the next card. So, and yeah, Jack Attack MMA, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Thanks for the platform, man. And yeah, catch you tomorrow.
Absolutely, dude. Thank you. Thank you again for coming through, man.
No problem. No problem. Peace, everybody in the chat.
Cool. Peace, brother. There he is. Jack Attack MMA. Yeah, it's late over there, dude. Well, coming up on 2.5 hours. I'll tell you what, boys. If no one else wants to come in, I might wrap this thing up. kind of do a little brief recap about some of the things that went on, some of my brief thoughts. I'll try and keep the rambling to a minimum. But yeah, because I'm going to be on, I'm going to get some sleep myself, and I got some taping to do. I got to gather my thoughts. I'll be putting out some tweets, some Mecca hype tweets, some shit talking tweets into the Twittersphere. And yeah, man, I'll be back here on the flip side for a 420 chat session, dude. We can talk even more about it. Me and, if Jack wants to come back through, we can do an even further deep dive on some of these matchups. And yeah, see if we can help give some people, some good advice on. I know there's a couple fights that me and Jack are going to be different on. We usually do differ on fights, so it's good to get both sides of it. But yeah, I know. I don't really want to do it, but I kind of feel like this is probably a good spot for me to do it because if it's just me, you guys don't want to sit here and listen to me for 4 fucking hours. But yeah, man. Okay, so to recap. This Mecca week was super fucking competitive and super brutal. 3 people are gone. In 2 weeks, 5 people are gone. So I don't know what next week is going to bring. But I know this. I'm going to be fucking ready. And I'm going to do my taping, and I'm going to do even better than I did this week. I did okay this week. I survived, but I got lucky. Like I said, Rogue Strummer had the same record I did, and he went home. And I could have gone home too. I was on the chopping block. I got 52 points, and I was on the chopping block. Went 9-5. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But you got to be better than that. Got to be better than that. So I got to look at the places, like let's see where I kind of screwed up, and not beat myself up too much, but just learn the lesson and do better on this week because that was tight, man. One wrong pick from any one of us, dude. Even if someone had picked the Tyson Nam fight differently and gotten one of those wrong, that could have been the 2 points that made the difference. So yeah, it gets close, man. It's brutal, it's unrelenting, but yeah, man. So a big shout out to Anon. Big shout out to Rogue Strummer and fucking Elo. The fucking season 1 champ makes an early exit. I definitely didn't see that one coming, but that was fucking awesome. But yeah, man, I'm stunned that Rogue Strummer went out over Xavier. I think that might come back to bite them in the ass, man, because Xavier's picks week to week, I don't think they're as good as Rogue Strummer's. So yeah, sorry, bro. That was a tough one. I don't blame you for being upset about that. You got fucked on that one. The A-team put the fuck to Rogue Strummer. The A-team put the fuck to him, man. So that was brutal. Sorry, dude. But fuck, man. I feel lucky to have survived. Barely made it out alive. I was on the chopping block, but I'm hard to kill, baby. Told y'all last season. I might even have to put that up, man. Hard to kill. So yeah, 2 Cents lives on to see another week. Mecca Impossible lives on to see another week. We got the better of this mission, and we look to do the same. We look to extend the streak, boys, on Saturday. UFC 257, McGregor versus Poirier. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to be taping it. I hope you guys are too. But yeah, man, I'm going to wrap it up here. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that came through. Big shout out to Boston Nick and my dude Jack for coming in and doing the stream with me. 2 really good guys. Make sure you follow them on the platforms. You can go back through and check the stream if you want to figure out where they are at. I'll probably forget if I try and say them all and look like a retard. So yeah, man. But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that came through the chat. What's up, Jimmy? I see you. But yeah, dude. Yeah, big shout out to Mecca Impossible, baby. Tom Cruise, Mecca Impossible. The General, Money Mills, UFC Bro Picks. Bro Picks had a good week this week, dude. He had a good week this week. KCOH, Jacksonville Zoe. Team is in the building, baby. Mecca Impossible in the building strong, baby. Yeah. Yeah, but shout out to all you guys, man, that came through. Noah, MMA KO, Smith's MMA Betting, Scott Brown, all you guys, man. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate y'all showing support. Y'all pretty much make the stream, man. I'll sit here and talk to 2 people, but I can't sit here and talk with 0. So, you know, even if it's 1 person, man, I appreciate them coming through and just chopping it up with me, man. So thanks again, you guys. This has been Pete. This has been just my 2 cents, and I cannot wait to see what happens this next week. But I want to give a big shout out to the rabid dog, Mr. Arkansas. He's a genius, mad scientist. This shit is crazy. You never know what's going to happen, man. You never know who's going to go home. You never know who's going to be up for elimination. Because there's twists and turns, and the only thing that can save you is being a good fucking predictor. So I'll look to build upon the victory. Shout out to my teammates, Mecca Impossible. Shout out to the A-team. You know, it was a close one this week. We got the better of it, and we're going to do even better next week. So, yeah, don't slip even further. So, yeah, man, shout out to the Rabid Dog. Shout out to PSR. Big shout out to Boston Nick and Jack Attack. Shout out to everybody that came through. I will be back tomorrow at 4:20 Eastern Standard Time, and we can talk some more about this shit. But, yeah, man, this has been just my 2 cents. And thanks again, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.